Good morning, guys. Good morning. How are we this morning, chat? Okay. Why are you making noises? Let me make sure my headphones are working. Nope, headphones aren't working. That's probably why you're making noises. That video is funny, though. Yeah. Okay, now you're in my headphones. Got it. Got it. Happy Trump Day today? What does that even mean, Mark? Come on, guy. It's a fucking Friday, and you're just like, Happy Trump Day? Steph, I have no idea, but I've been looking over the documents. And they don't say what Trump says they said, so we'll be going over parts of those this morning as well. Oh, that's what you were dinging at me. Okay, yep, save. I was like, why is my computer dinging? That was honestly making me stressed. Full of smoke in Northeast Ohio, that sucks. I'm so sorry that you guys are experiencing that. I hope it doesn't come all the way down here. Okay, so let me see. Lord, save me a drug, here's my baby. Okay. Good morning, Ginger Chad. Trump is still our predator. Okay, let's see. Your main account is a bitch. Why? What happened? Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just getting some things ready here. Good morning, Brenda. Mark says, Democrats. Mark, did you by chance watch Trump's speech last night? Do you just love it when he lies like straight to your face? Is that like something that is like your favorite thing or like third favorite thing? Like, where does it rank whenever he's like 273,000 undocumented people were registered to vote, and then he releases the numbers and it's only 10,000 potential people that were registered to vote? Or like when he says, China interfered in the elections and they made sure that I didn't win. And then the documents he released say the exact opposite of that, actually. Is that like your thing? Do you love that? Do you love it so much? Is it your favorite? Because I'm literally going to show it to you. So. Can you balance a ball on your nose? Probably not. Probably not, to be fair. I've never tried, you know, but I'm just going to go ahead and say probably not. All right, guys, let's make sure we're tippity tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things that are going to get us pushed into the algorithm. I almost forgot to put up the daily goal for the day. Give me just a second. I will open up the multi-guest box and we will get going. So if you guys hit the rose goal cycles us through the FYP, and then we have the daily goal. As you guys know, this is currently my job, so this is what keeps the lights on in the show coming to you on a daily basis, because I am a mom of a toddler, and this is the best that I can do for now. So, let's see. We have a couple people in the queue. Let me open up the multi-guest section here. It always takes a minute to, like, open up the box. Good morning, Chad. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have your age for
Okay,
TikTok?
hear me by the way?
We absolutely can. Can I have your age for TikTok?
Yeah, sure, I'm 27.
And what state are you from?
Michigan.
Okay. So we have some subjects to the side, or we could talk about current events. What tickles your fancy, Chad?
Well, honestly, I came up because I was very curious about the first prompt that you had up. It's all men till it's no man.
Okay. Have you ever heard about the "It's all men till it's no men" movement?
I have seen it like several times on TikTok now. So,
Okay. So can you explain to me like what your basic understanding of it is? Like,
so my basic understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong,
mhm.
is that a lot of women stigmatize that it's all men due to the like very high um like percentages of men that are actually involved in criminal activities and SA uh, like cases, which I don't deny, but I think it's just like a broad generalization when you put it into an all men category.
So sort of, but not really, right? So, when we're talking about it's all men till it's no men, we're talking about a couple of things here. We're talking about one, just the statistical fact that men are the number one perpetrators of violence against men, women, and everybody in between in the world, right? We are also talking about how men benefit from the patriarchy the most. Doesn't matter if you're a white man, you benefit the absolute most. If you're a black man, you still benefit from the patriarchy, just not as much as a white man, et cetera, right? So we're talking about how we recognize that good men exist in the world, but until they come and stand hand in hand with us to create equality and safe spaces, that's just never going to happen until we dismantle the patriarchy and those good men call out bad men for their bad behavior. So, like the Skittle theory, right? If you and I were going to a party and I have a bowl of Skittles and I'm like, hey, Chad, I put a poison Skittle in here, are you going to eat any Skittles that night?
No, obviously not.
Right, but are you going to warn other people that I poisoned the Skittle?
I do.
See, so you would be considered like that good person in this scenario. So, like, the only thing we expect from you is to call out men for their bad behaviors and help us create safe spaces and equity within the world in which we can simply exist.
So, do you still think that men are necessary, just like how women are necessary?
I think people in general are necessary. I don't think your necessity is based off of like what sex you were assigned at birth. I think in order to make the
That's
world
fair
function
enough.
as a whole, like we all have to be here and we all have to work together to make it work. You know what I mean?
No, that's a fair statement. I can agree with what you just said there. The thing is that I've encountered like several of these prompts, and like most of these women even go as far as to say that men are not even necessary, or don't even have like, or they have like the rhetoric that they don't even have like the right to exist. Like those kind of like rhetorics is something that I'm very against.
Hmm.
But you seem to be pretty level-headed regarding that, so I
Which I
respect
mean,
that.
at the end of the day, right? Just like any ideology, any movement, you're gonna have like radicals on either end of the spectrum, or you're gonna have people who just want to rage bait for pure entertainment purposes, right? People love the blood sport; they throw money at it.
That's true. That's true.
So, is there anything else you'd like to talk about today?
No, I have nothing else to say.
All right.
I
Well,
think
I
I'm
hope
not
you have a
really a
lovely
real
day,
opposition,
Chad.
so
I hope you
yeah,
have a
you
lovely
too.
day.
Thanks.
All right, guys. W is for hitting the rose gold. Good morning, Tortilla. I hope you are well this morning. I almost said this evening. It's probably because I was up late last night. That was, oh man, that speech chat was absolutely wild. So let's go over it. So hold on just one second. So, here's what I want to do. I want to pull the speech up because I think I want to be able to like play the things while what is this?
We are
This rage
Indiana
bait?
Gateway Digital Academy.
We are educators, students.
I have two quick questions, Mr. President. What was your reaction when you learned that Kurdistan region had resumed exporting?
What is this? Hold on a second. Um, What is this? Yes, baby. I love you.
Essentially, in a real nutshell.
Where is this from? Oh, this is, I don't know what this is. What? Huh? What are you doing? Okay, hey, no, out of the kitchen. Out. Okay. The listening ears are not working, brother.
Because
Okay.
I'm sure. Damn.
Okay, hey, I understand. Listen. Whew, okay, sorry guys. He was an out of control ghost. I had to fix him. My bad. My bad, chat. We had an out of control ghost. Okay, so let's see. Trump's speech. Let's just go. I think if we go to the White House, they'll have it. Okay, yes. So here, I want the transcript from this transcript. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What window is that? That is this window. No. That is this window. Yes. Okay, just a second, chat. We're gonna get it together. Don't worry, chat. Okay. All right, so, okay. So here we go, chat. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to stick around this point right here. I'm actually going to, because this is the part of the document that is important for what we're about to play here. So, Mark, big Trump supporter in the chat. I hope you're listening. Republican Teamster, I hope you are also listening because your daddy in chief is just a liar. Okay, so here we go.
Over a period of years, starting during the 2020 election cycle, the People's Republic of China carried out what is believed to be the largest compromise of election data in history, resulting in China's illicit acquisition of 220 million U.S. voter files. That information includes names, addresses, phone numbers, political party preferences, and other sensitive data that would be needed to register to vote and engage in other nefarious activities, which is exactly what was happening. This data loss presents an unprecedented election security nightmare. The intelligence even shows that China assigned a data exploitation unit specifically to this new project. Compounding the travesty, the second set of documents we are releasing reveals that members of the deep state, very, very famous group of people, in many cases, in our intelligence agency work to actively suppress and downplay information about the extent of China's sinister election meddling, covering it up from both the president and the American people like nobody thought was possible. U.S. spy agencies began learning about the compromise of voter registration files in 2020 when they discovered that tens of millions of voter data, think of that, tens of millions of voters' data in 18 states have been bought, stolen, or hacked by China. Yet those responsible for sounding the alarm instead kept the information secret and hidden. They did not disclose to me as president or to anyone else, and to the best of our knowledge, they did not inform Congress. In fact, all they kept saying is, this is the most secure election in the history of our country. A standard, very pat line that was divvied out to say the cover-up of this colossal security breach is even more disturbing in light of the additional information showing that China engaged in other election-related activities to undermine my first administration and our 2020 campaign.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there. I want to point out where he just said additional information showing that China engaged in other election-related activities to undermine my first administration in our 2020 campaign. This is one of the documents dropped in the files that he released to the public last night. This first paragraph right here, which I find is like to be really funny that he left out Russia and Iran specifically, because it says right here, we are primarily concerned about ongoing and potential influence activity by Russia, China, and Iran. This first paragraph says, redacted, we assess that Russia is using a range of measures primarily to denigrate former Vice President Biden, and that it sees an anti-Russian and what it sees as an anti-Russian establishment. For example, it is directing or encouraging proxies to spread claims about Vice President Biden. Some Kremlin-linked actors are also seeking to boost President Trump's candidacy on social media. More broadly, Moscow's efforts seek to amplify social discord in the U.S. and undermine Washington's global standing. The second paragraph here is about China, where it says, we assess that China prefers that President Trump be defeated. In the past few months, it has stepped up public rhetoric criticizing his administration, which it recognizes may affect the election. Although redacted, Beijing did not intend to try to affect the election. Redacted, online, redacted, influence, and collecting derogatory information about U.S. public officials. All of this is redacted. Notice how this entire thing about Russia right here is redacted as well. And then if you continue to go down, President Putin and senior Russian officials are overseeing efforts by proxies redacted to spread claims about former Vice President Biden, as well as Ukrainian politicians and alleged Ukrainian influence in the 2016 U.S. election. These claims include that when the former vice president was in office, he engaged in criminal activity in his dealings with Ukraine and individuals tied to Ukrainian energy from Burisma. Derkash, Kiliminik, and other proxy actors affiliated with Russian government are advancing such narratives with U.S. officials and other prominent persons as well as online, including through personal interactions and audio and documentary files released via U.S. and Ukrainian media outlets. Sorry, you guys can't see like the whole page because I'm pushing too many buttons because it just takes up too much of my screen. But there's 2 columns here. So, did China try to interfere with the election to the point that it lost President Trump the election? Or did Russia interfere with the election to the point where they tried to hem President Biden up with Burisma and the Hunter Biden laptop and all of these things that we heard about for 4 straight years? Tortilla, I appreciate you so much. So China's down here says, we assess that China prefers that the president whom Beijing sees as unpredictable and tough on China does not win re-election. Although redacted, Beijing did not intend to try to affect the election. Redacted, online influence and collecting derogatory information about U.S. public officials. It just repeats the same thing. So it says China uses mostly incitements and occasionally coercion to extract more pro-China positions and to punish those whom Beijing views as opposed to China's interests. It also employs disinformation and critical statements attacking the U.S. government handling of the C-19 pandemic and other issues, such as the closure of the Houston consulate, Hong Kong, the legal status of South China Sea, and China's efforts to dominate the 5G market. A pro-China network of online accounts. Yes, baby. What? That's okay. Here.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh my god! It's a show.
That's okay.
Shouldn't show in the stain.
It looks like one of the cats would have done that, actually.
I think so. When you shoe in what?
Thank you for showing me, baby. All right, so sorry, chat. Redacted, a pro-China network of online accounts, posted a video content critical of President Trump before it was deactivated by social media platforms. Redacted, we assess Beijing probably calculates that a concerted effort to redacted influence the presidential election would redacted, backfiring, and offer uncertain benefit. But redacted also recognizes redacted critical statements might affect the race.
Mom,
Yes.
I go a little bit. I sure go a
Okay. Sorry, we had another out of control ghost chat. Okay. Redacted, a newspaper owned by the Chinese, Redacted claimed that economic measures Beijing could take against supporters. Stop. Guys, I literally had him all set up and so ready. I was like, hey, mom's going to do her show now. We're going to do this thing. He was like, okay. And he was playing quietly with his toys. And then as soon as I hit go, all of a sudden, all right, guys, we got flagged for election integrity. We got to hit a quick reset, BRB. Jackson, buddy, I need you to get out of my kitchen. Buddy, if you don't get out of the kitchen, we're not playing games later. No, I've told you 3 times now. Stop pretending that your hands don't work, or else you're not going to get to play later. 1, 2. Close the gate. Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to take this stuff down. We're going to give it some time. We're going to get these likes and stuff up. And then we'll continue. But yeah. That shows how insane this is, right? Is that even TikTok's AI is like, what you mean? What you talking about? What are we doing here? What did I just do? Hello? Can you just open this page? What is happening? Okay. We're going to open a new browser because I don't know what the fuck that was. It's like my browser just started tripping. And it wouldn't let me open any of my tabs. That was wild. Are my headphones still working? They are. I don't know what that beeping is, as if something's becoming disconnected. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Everything's plugged in. Can you guys hear that beeping? Okay. Okay, what's happening? No, just open it. What is going on? Guys, I might have to reset my computer. I don't know what's happening. What? What is going on? Okay. Juniper Marie, leave my cat alone. Come here, Junie Baboony. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my computer, chat, but it's freaking me out. Okay, go lay down. Leave my cat alone, you goofy. It's Mercury in retrograde. Grade. Yeah, Pterodactyl, she has, that's Junie P. Jones or Juniper Marie. Can we just stop? Please? No, there's nothing on my keyboard. That's the thing. Like, here, hold on. Just to be safe, just... Someone said it was a Skype. I don't have Skype. So, like, if I unplug something from my computer, it makes that beeping noise, right? But, like, everything's plugged in. My keyboard's plugged in. My mouse is plugged in. My camera's plugged in. My speaker's plugged in. My extra hard drive for, like, no, it's not email. I don't have my email open. I just don't understand. I don't know. But it's freaking me out. As far as I know, it's plugged in securely. Looks fine. Right, it's the Windows noise. It's my Obama phone? We're talking about my computer, Michael. Is it my Obama PC? I don't understand.
I don't understand.
That's right, I don't understand.
I don't understand.
But my desk isn't moving. I mean, so I just shook my desk. Nothing. You need the new Trump PC. Does my PC have a tan color? I'm done with y'all. I'm canceling everybody in the chat. I'm single-handedly going after everyone. Dry punching it is wild. What the fuck is an SNES cartridge? Have you tried profanity? It works with cars. Did you ask it nicely? It's Jesus. That's going on Reddit. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I was hoping our friend Salty or Andrew Lawson for State Assembly District 79 was going to go live today because it says live Monday through Friday. 6:30 a.m. his time, which would be 9:30 a.m. our time. But, like, he's not on this morning. Did we scare him so bad that, like, he's not going to go on today? Because, like, what? Oh, goodness. Guys, I want you to know. Can we get a bunch of hashtag blame RJs in the chat, please? Yes, Moth, I did try restarting it. But to start off, can we just get a bunch of hashtag blame RJs? Can we do that, chat? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Why aren't you locked? The heck? Here we go.
You do. You made the claim that undocumented immigrants are voting for an elections, and that's
because they are fucking voting.
I'll go on mute. Can you just give me proof of that?
No, I don't have to do your fucking research for you.
Nikki, with all due respect, and I mean that with all due respect, it's your claim to prove.
Oh my god, just shut the fuck up. Go Google it, since you Democrats and liberals like to use Google. You think Google's the only fucking...
Johnny, you didn't get kicked by me, dude.
Did somebody kick him off? Oh, the other guy. Yeah. Hey, hi. How's it going? Hi.
It's going.
Hello, hi.
It's a Friday, that's for sure.
How old are you?
34.
Okay, just checking.
So did you guys happen to go over the files that Trump released last night?
I did not.
Okay, so this is what Johnny was talking about. So Donald Trump released files. This one right here is from the Department of Homeland Security. It's about alien voter registration. So it says allegedly Donald Trump made the claim 273,000 undocumented people were registered to vote during his speech last night. But according to the document he released, there may be 10,000 non-citizens registered to vote, but that does not mean that they voted.
Why would they be registered to vote if there's no intention of voting? Is my question.
No, I mean, that's a totally valid question.
And I want to say I appreciate you coming in calm and unlike the guy.
I appreciate that as well.
So I appreciate that, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's an absolutely valid question. But reading over this one-page document, this also doesn't have like a source itself to verify that these people actually are registered. It just claims that they are registered. So at the end of the day, like, unless they release the voter registration to us, showing us that these people were undocumented and registered to vote, I don't really know how far I believe just a typed up piece of paper with some numbers typed into it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think a lot of... there's a lot of corruption that most people don't realize. I mean, it's very apparent in California and Minnesota and all of these other blue states that these states are losing their people, and those people are moving from blue states to red states, and they don't want to share numbers. They don't want to report it. Democrats don't want to report what they're losing in value, what they haven't accomplished. The fact that Trump is doing a better job at securing the likelihood of an election, it's not because he wants to be overpowering this country. He's already assassinated 2 dictators in other countries. He's already proven that he's not a dictator. And if you guys really wanted this World War III, Trump would be in office until World War III is over.
Okay,
I don't think you guys understand that how the presidency works is if we were actually in war right now, we would have a situation where there would be no elections whatsoever, and the president of the United States that is currently Donald Trump, he would still be president until that World War III is over. What people don't understand is, why are the Democrats pushing for Trump for World War III to happen? Like, they want him to be discredited, but then he's not going to be discredited because Democrats keep freaking pushing it. They keep pushing for World War III to happen because they don't want to legally.
Okay, Night Owl, hold on. There's a lot there to unpack each, and
yes,
you
there
need to give her a chance to respond.
I'll let you talk. I'm sorry.
I love you as well. Just one second. Hold on. All right. So when talking about World War II, right? So World War II started when? Do you know?
Why are we talking about World War II?
Because you brought up World War III, and you said there wouldn't be elections if there was World War III, and I'm about to debunk that entire claim. So when did World War II start?
Early 1900s.
Okay, 1939. You could have just said, I don't know. So World War II started in 1939, and it ended in 1945. We had an election in 1944. So if the statement were true that if we were in actual war right now, we wouldn't have elections, what would you base that off of? Because Donald Trump would be the first president in U.S. history to stop elections because of a war, if that were true. And would you be okay with that?
You know what? I have to say, if Donald Trump is the reason why we have to end the war, sure, I wouldn't care.
No, not
because if he didn't start the war, look
I'm not
at
talking
it
about
this
ending
way.
a war. I'm talking about elections.
No, think about it this way. How did we get in this conflict in the first place?
Donald
fucking
Trump.
Democrats, the fucking last administration, fucking kept giving Iran weapons.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Knight, I'm asking you, would you be okay with Donald Trump stopping elections in the name of war because he would be the first president in U.S. history to do so? Hello?
He doesn't have an answer because he's wrong.
Night Owl, we were in conflict and
If
war.
we had a World War III and Trump were to try to end it because Iran wants to fuck with Americans in general, the 47 years of this stupid fucking conflict because America's too pussy to fucking fight back? Sure. I wouldn't care if Trump actually got rid of fucking this war. I wouldn't care.
I'm not asking you about a war. I'm asking you if Donald Trump ceased elections, if he said, we do not get the right to vote as American citizens because we are in a war, and he was the first United States president in history to do that, would you be okay with it? You keep saying, if Donald Trump wants to end World War III, we're not in World War III, and if we were, it would be because he started it. I'm asking you about elections. Let's
no, he didn't start it because 47 years it's been a freaking thing.
Okay, you're gish galloping around. Are we in World War III
she's
right
asking
now?
you, man.
Knight, are we in World War III right now?
We're in a conflict.
Okay, but we're not in World War III, right?
Correct.
Jesus fucking Christ. These are not trick questions, Knight. If we were in World War III right now, if World War III started tomorrow, under whose presidency would it have started? Knight, these are not hard questions.
Yeah, these are not hard questions when you're bringing up you're talking about a 47-year conflict.
Not talking specifically about the Iran conflict. I'm not even talking about Iran. I'm talking about what you're talking about.
You're talking about a fucking hypothetical.
You said Democrats want World War III. If World War III started tomorrow, under
Democrats
whose
want that
administration?
because they're corrupt.
This is punching down. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That guy is not tracking a conversation at all. At all is he tracking a conversation.
She asked you pointed questions and you refused to answer her.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's so pointed that
you didn't
You're right,
answer
that was a bad word.
47-year fucking conflict.
No one's talking about the 47-year conflict.
You didn't answer.
47-year conflict. It's not that fucking simple to say, oh, if Trump fucking started this, would I be okay with it?
He asked you a pointed question about World War III. Period. You sat up in here and said that World War II started in the early 1900s. Fucking come on.
Yeah, she fucking rebutted that.
Yeah, because you're an idiot and couldn't answer the question.
What is happening?
I'm not mad at you. Just trying to understand something.
I'm not a fucking idiot because apparently Democrats can't fucking comprehend that fucking Abraham Lincoln was a fucking Republican that fucking ended slavery.
What does that have to do with
what
she fucking asked?
This has nothing to do with the conversation.
Because Abraham Lincoln ended slavery!
Oh my word.
What is happening?
Abraham Lincoln was progressive.
Abraham Lincoln was a fucking Republican. Abraham Lincoln is a Republican.
That's not the fucking point, dude.
It's a
doesn't
fact.
matter. It doesn't matter because what we're talking about is
this fucking slavery shit.
We're talking about politics right now. We're not talking about Abraham Lincoln. So what are you talking about? And by the way, the conflict with Iran, that is something that started under Trump. The 47 years that you're talking about, that was because of us meddling in that region.
Iran was never in. Yeah.
This is wild,
really
guys.
The fucking conflict when Iran is literally taking every opportunity to get further and further ahead to bomb us.
Really?
What?
So what happened with the JCPOA?
This is so crazy. I'm looking for another one, chat. We're just listening in while I find another one. Guys, if you're a Trump supporter, request up. You're the target audience. We can have our own conversation just right here. It's just so funny.
What happened with the agreement that we had with Iran?
He's gonna scream about Abraham Lincoln again.
Fucking have a peace deal.
Answer
We
my fucking question.
Iran does not want to
Answer my question. With the
because if
JCPOA.
Iran
This is
wanted that
painful.
fucking peace deal,
And the
they
fact
could
that
stop
the host
helping her
and
out.
Nikki are just like
What
not
happened with the
saying anything to
JCPOA?
have their dudes back is so funny.
Do you even know what happened?
He has no clue.
I guess not. Apparently.
This is where you shouldn't talk on things that you don't understand. You haven't looked at the history of it. You haven't looked at the events that took place that Trump put us into this situation to begin with. I'm not trying to be mean to you. You're just not educated on this.
I mean, maybe not on this topic, but the way that I view from what little information I get from this is Iran does not want a peace deal at all. They keep pushing to not have a peace deal. They want to fuck around with Trump.
Really, that's why
I mean,
we
I would
keep
agree.
bombing them.
I would agree that you know, I don't believe that Iran wants to have a peace deal and stick to it. No, I don't.
This is the thing,
But
though.
however,
okay, I'll let you talk. I'm sorry.
Hey,
No,
host,
go
can
ahead.
you let RJ up, please?
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on.
Thank you.
I invited him up. He wasn't requesting.
Okay, Gen X, leftist, you're very moderate. I'm gonna say that.
Very moderate.
No,
It's wild.
I'm not. I am a hard leftist that looks at the entire situation and makes a determination after I've looked at the entire situation. I do not go off of just.
What news do you get, though?
What's that?
What do you actually do? Like, what research do you do?
I work in politics.
Okay.
It's my full-time fucking job.
Oh, that's amazing. Because a Democrat that actually has common sense would actually understand.
I'm not a Democrat.
Okay. What is a leftist then?
Holy.
I'm a progressive.
You're a progressive.
I have to vote with Democrats because they're the only party in the two-party system that most closely align with my values. Yet they are not progressive enough. And in fact, the people that I work
Democrats are never going to be progressive enough.
What?
I am pushing.
Oh my god, this guy's insane.
Out of their seats because we don't want them.
This guy's
I'm
literally
saying
insane,
Chuck Schumer
chat.
needs to get the fuck out of office. Period.
Oh, you couldn't be more fucking right, dude.
Ilhan Omar needs to get the fuck deported. I'm sorry, this bitch should not be in our
What
country.
the
Are you out of
fuck?
your mind, dude? We just came to an agreement. Then you said some super racist, fucked up shit.
God, these
Ilhan
people are
Omar is
insane.
How is she considered an American citizen?
You can't find your eyes.
For what she stands for.
She's allowed to have any stance she wants if she's an American citizen.
You can have a stance on Somalia.
What? How did I get regulated
American
goods and
politics.
services?
In
Look at
American
Trump.
politics.
He's racist as fuck.
Yes, you can absolutely have a stance on foreign affairs. What do you mean?
Okay, enough of that. The reason why Elon Omar is still in this country because she married her brother.
That's not true.
Now
She
I'm not
100%.
gonna tolerate this.
I'm done. We can't. No. You know what's crazy, chat? Is like it's super easy to look things up, right? It's just super easy to look things up. If you actually go and you look up Ilhan Omar's family, I believe last time I looked it up, she's one of 6, and they're all girls. So how did she marry a brother she doesn't have? Hello. Jax, guys, I want you to know, I went and talked to Jackson. I was like, hey, Bubby, come here. Because he's upset. He's been building a robot. And his Legos are they're Legos. They fall apart. So it broke in half and he's upset about it. But I'm like, come here, Bubby. I'm like, hey, mommy's working right now. I need you to please play quietly like you have. Everything's going to be okay. And he goes, what does that even mean? Is that a threat? Did I just get threatened by a 4-year-old? Because I'm mean. I didn't do anything. In fact, I played video games with you all morning while having my coffee.
Red coffee? I want red coffee too. I want red coffee too.
You are not getting coffee. That's the last thing you need. One eye open at night. He sleeps in my bed. He sleeps in my bed, brother. What are we doing? Oh, gosh. Okay. So normally I make him coffee, right? But it's just chocolate milk with a little coffee creamer. That's all it is. Space Girl says, you don't have very much sex, do you? As my literal fuck trophy has been screaming in the background this entire morning. Let's fucking go. That's really funny, Space Girl. Yeah, but that was years ago. I could tell, Space Girl. My husband goes out of town Monday through Friday, but trust me, your girl gets dick down every weekend. Guys, our favorite is on. Oh my god. Let's do political commentary this morning. Salty's Angels is crazy.
I think I can start something on Google, and every Californian we talk to, we can tell them the same thing. Record your phone message and save screenshots of the email that you send, and we're going to put it all in one place. We can put it all in one place. I think we should do that, actually.
Oh, also, so I don't know what he's talking about, but it actually reminded me when he's talking about emails and stuff. So, guys, so we're going to do a call to action today, which is where we are all going to call our representatives and our senators. I can give you guys the prompt if you guys need it, and we are going to demand that they do not pass the SAVE Act without provisions in there for mail-in voting for the people in the disability community, etc., and also for your marriage license to be an official form of documentation in order to prove your identity, and also for a form of voting ID to be free if the SAVE Act were to pass, as to not violate the 24th Amendment. So we're going to be doing those calls to actions later today.
Is that somebody invite AJ? Let's see. There you
Hi,
go.
Samantha. I don't know if I said hello this morning.
What was that, Ray?
I just took a drink.
She's like,
It was like a Pepsi commercial sound.
I was thirsty. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what was that? That bitch's name on YouTube.
I don't really want to say it out loud here right now.
Is it me? Are they talking about me?
But the one you messaged me is not hers. There were like 4 black people.
No. I'm telling you, it is that, but it has her TikTok name on it. I'm telling you. Here in Discord, here's your link to it.
Space Girl, what are you even talking about?
June, I'm gonna put a message in Discord on a private message.
Moth, Raw, next question.
Well, in a Discord message to everyone. Even polling at 0.5%. Yes, Dan. 35. I got more votes than any Republican has in this district in the past.
Here, let's actually, we could fact check that. Let's do that.
So you're telling me she's copywriting somebody else's shit?
Oh, look.
Have we already
Oh,
talked about how
look.
weird this background is?
Here she is
So
again.
weird. Oh, look, they found me. We're just here to do political commentary, Salty. It's my job.
Yeah, literally have a logo all over this one. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I get it. You know, you can't make your own content, so you gotta do it here.
It's wild because I have all kinds of content.
Record somebody else. That's
It's not
cool.
screen recording,
She's a
Salty.
failed
This is
congressional
live.
candidate that dropped out to some white guy.
Salty, that's so crazy. That's
She
so
probably
crazy.
should stream herself walking on a treadmill.
And here they go. They're gonna, instead of talking about politics and news so we can make political commentary on them, guys, they're gonna start insulting me. And this is the man who he thinks he's going to run for office and
You
get
guys are
California to vote for him while attacking a woman.
Oh, this is the dude from yesterday?
Yes. This is Andrew Lawson, chat.
We don't have no friends.
State Assembly 79, I believe.
Right? You can't come up with solutions. You just gotta go after other fucking
I
people.
would love to come up with solutions. We can absolutely have a conversation. I would absolutely love to discuss solutions in politics with you, but instead, you are trying to come for me. For what reason? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to do my job.
I want to know if Andrew's written up any draft legislation, because it's something you should practice if you're running for office. Do you know what I did today? The reason I'm so late. Do you want to know what it was? I got a wild hair up my ass that I wrote a draft for worker protection legislation for AI implementation. Because my proposal that I want to send to one of my state senators is that if a company wants to replace its workforce with AI, they must pay 6 to 12 months of that employee's wages to provide them essentially a severance package while they find a new job due to being replaced by AI. This would force employers to run a cost-benefit analysis on if the cost of that severance is worth the implementation of the AI.
So, chat, I also want to point out when it comes to Andrew Lawson here. So, for California's 79th State Assembly District, there's a population of 505,699 people. And Andrew Lawson here got 22,292 votes. But the most in history, right?
I'm so proud of you. Hi, June.
Wild. Muhammad, I'll let you up later in the show. Emma, can you see my comment? It's Cam's alt. Emma's biggest hater is Wild Cam. Wild Cam.
I'm trying to read this.
So let's look at State Assembly 79. Let's look at District 79 and see what the votes look like. Okay. Excuse me.
Oh, do you remember this guy? The Dominion guy?
Careful.
Yeah, we were getting,
So he's already wrong. Okay, here we go.
we were getting restrictions left and right last night, huh?
Look.
What, baby? All right, chat. So here we've got. So this is Ballotpedia for District 79 in California. This is where he is currently running.
But there's nothing to worry about.
Not
guys.
directing anybody
Not
off
a
platform,
damn thing,
chat.
huh?
I got a flag for directing people off platform. Okay. So Andrew here says he's got the most Republican votes in history, right? So if we scroll down here, it's going to show his primary votes. So he got 22,292 primary votes. So we've got 2024 right here. So 2022 was the last time a Republican ran. This guy in the general got 38,290 votes. Corbin Sabal, right? And in the primary got 16,651 votes. So what are we talking about? Are you talking about just primaries? I mean, I guess if it's just a primary, then sure. I guess you got the most primary votes for a Republican by 1,000. Let's see. Nope, because here's another primary right here, nonpartisan primary election. This guy got 29,000. John Moore. So, Andrew, you didn't get the most primary votes in history in California in District 79. It's wild.
They want a king. Our votes don't
It's a wild
matter
thing to say.
anymore.
What, now they just got
Democratic
AJ up?
Socialist Party is putting that on their platform, right? They want to get rid of the Electoral College.
Yes, because people's vote should matter more than land, AJ. That's why.
You know why. You know why.
Because people's votes should matter more than land, Andrew.
Oh,
you gotta have followers,
Jimbo.
Kim.
Okay, Jimbo. That's why we're telling you, like, I mean, honestly. But you guys don't want to secure our elections, you know? Our elections are fine. Everything's great. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Y'all a bunch of dumb.
They want to get rid of the Senate.
Siebold, I'm
Everything
not
that they
playing
don't get
victim
their
or
way
proving
in,
anything.
they
I'm
wanna
doing
get
my
rid
job,
of.
which is making political commentary on a political candidate. He wants to be a representative in our government. I am allowed to make commentary on him, hence my First Amendment.
Emma, why don't you just come over here? Quit.
Because you have me blocked. You have all
What
of
is
my
wrong
accounts
with you?
blocked.
Like,
I've
you
tried
need
to have
mental
discussions.
evaluation?
I've tried to have numerous discussions with you guys on multiple different platforms, and you guys have blocked all of my accounts.
She's screen recording us again.
It's not screen recording. We are live streaming right now, guys. This is a live stream
Like literally, your
of
name,
their
your,
live.
your,
They are live right now.
profile's plastered up here, and then you're sitting here fucking talking as if somebody's actually fucking listening to you. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, you have 11 people
Move
in
on,
there,
go to
Andrew,
somebody
and I
else.
have 132 here. So 132 people are listening to me on
You're not a
TikTok.
fucking reporter.
More
You're
people
a
are listening to
goddamn
me on
mother
YouTube and
fucking
Twitch.
TikTok. Go fucking take
baby.
care of your kid.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god, this is like stalking at this point. It's super fucking weird. Go fuck yourself, Emma. That's what I have to say.
Keep going, guys. You guys are making Andrew's campaign look
Talk about
brilliant
whatever you
right
wanna
now.
talk
Keep
about
going.
on your panel. Cool. Nobody bothers you. We're gonna do the same over here.
That's it. I don't care if I have 8 or 10 or 200. I don't care.
Siebold, this is actually perfectly legal.
Like you do.
This is actually perfectly
She has
legal
7
right now.
watching her on YouTube.
This is actually perfectly legal right now.
And then, here's the other thing, right? All your little followers are sitting there, and they're just, you know, you guys just follow her around like lost fucking puppies.
Well, they are
You
followers.
probably gift her all damn day long.
Literally what a follower does. They follow.
Grifting.
Right? She's not a news reporter.
You heard it, guys. It's for the grift. Let's see. Where was that? Tinkerbell, thank you so much for the $2.07 for good morning. Let's start with an odd and even.
You know what, Emma? I made a promise at the beginning of my campaign that I wouldn't take any PAC money, and here I am.
Good for
A year
you,
and a
man.
half later,
Great. I'm
haven't
so
fucking
proud of
taken
you.
any PAC money
So
whatsoever.
proud of you for not taking PAC money.
Not
What my
interested
problem
in big
is.
government. I'm not interested in all the.
We'll just let him talk. Jolie, thank you. Oh, wait. No, that's from yesterday.
Can you? She send me that. But anyways,
Let me know when you're done, Salty, so I can respond.
I'm not interested in the same old bullshit.
Except you're not interested in creating unity. You're interested in division, which is why you sit here and you allow your panel to bully me when I am simply doing my job of making political commentary on a political representative. I just think it's crazy that you're so soft that I can't criticize you and your views without you crashing out and allowing people to call me names and you simultaneously calling names and attacking my children. You just attacked me as a mother, Salty. Wild work.
I'm not an establishment Republican. Anyways, you guys are just so fucking weird. Like,
so weird.
I'd support a
so
Democrat
weird
at
that
this point
I'm
if they were
chat.
not an incumbent
It's so
Democrat.
weird that I'm getting him more views
Damn, country, that
right now for his messaging to go out, but instead of focusing on his campaign and putting his message out there, he would rather attack a woman on the internet than be like, hey chat, hi from Emma Stream. I'm Andrew Lawson running for District 79. Here are the things that I believe in and how I want to change things for the constituents of California. Instead of doing that, he would rather let his panel call me a fat bitch. He would rather tell me to go be a mom. He would rather do everything but focus on his political campaign as a future representative of the state of California. That's wild.
Just put your Cash App up on your.
It's been up this whole time. It was up yesterday too. What do you mean?
Just put the Cash App up there.
There we go. There we go. There's the attacks, guys. Such a good look for your campaign, Andrew.
There you go, right.
Yep. Guys, this is a Republican candidate for State Assembly, California 79. This is how he wants to spend his time instead of actually having a progressive discussion about his plan and how he plans on helping the people in California. So guys, here's what we need to do. Let's find out who is running against. Here, let's mute them for just a second. Who is running against Andrew? Because we're about to have a great time for them. Right. Trump Freedom on YouTube.
It's me, Mr. Shark.
Oh, hi, Mr. Shark. Can you please keep it down? You're just a little loud. Whoop! I almost caught him.
Hey, I have a tape.
What happened to his tail?
Shiny is this time.
He's gonna fly. Ready? All right. So let's find out who's running against Andrew Lawson. Sorry, guys. My toddler's toddlering.
Yo, you know what you should do? You know what you should do?
What?
He won't come over here to talk about his own platform. You should invite his opponent.
Oh, I absolutely will. But here's the thing. So he came over here yesterday, Crow. Stop. Jackson. He came over here yesterday. You should check out the video on my page. We'll actually watch it together. Hold on. So sorry, chat. He done lost his mind. So here, I'll play the video for you guys. Give me just a minute. Good golly, Miss Molly, toddlers. Okay. All right, chat. So it looks like, so Lachey Sharp Collins, is running. Let's see. Let's put her up here. Lachey Sharp Collins is the incumbent, and she is also running for re-election. So we're going to go check out her, her website here in just a moment. And whenever we do that, guys, there's going to be a volunteer button. I want everybody to go and volunteer for Miss Sharp Collins's campaign, even if you don't live in the state, right? Because you don't have to live in the state to volunteer. You can write postcards, you can make phone calls, you can send emails, you can do all of these things to help a political candidate get into office. So what we're going to do is we're going to help Miss Sharp Collins get re-election because she already won. And let's see, how many votes did she get last year? So in the primary, she already got over 10,000 votes more than Andrew. And in the election last year, she got almost 80,000 votes. So, but we're going to make sure that we can help her out. I'm also going to reach out to her team and see if maybe she'd be open for a candidate interview, because then I can side by side put these two videos together. So like, let me show you this video just right quick, chat. Let's look at this video of the opportunity Salty had yesterday that he did not take, right? Because I offered to do an interview with him.
So can I just ask what's going on?
And try to get him some donations. Hold on, the page is loading. Give me just a sec, chat. I offered. He didn't want to take it. So if this is how he wants to be, if he wants to continue to allow the people around him to attack me, and he also wants to attack me himself, I will do everything I can to make sure that his opponent gets elected. And I will absolutely do a candidate interview for her. And we will get Miss Sharp Collins some donations. All right, let's go to my profile and let's watch. Let's watch the way Salty acted yesterday. That's not my profile. Hello? Juniper, leave my cat alone. My puppy is being ridiculous. Jamie, thank you for the $3. I appreciate you. Give me just a second. I will add that in. So here is Salty yesterday, chat.
What?
Hi,
What
Salty.
the fuck,
How are
Emma?
you?
What do you want? What, Emma? What?
Salty, I am just doing my job. I don't know
Emma,
what the problem
nobody
is.
gives a two flying fucks about you. It's not your job to sit there and fucking screen record me and shit like this.
I'm not screen recording.
That's not
you,
your
Salty.
fucking job.
I'm not screen recording. I am a political
Not now.
commentator.
Not now.
I'm a political commentator.
Not now.
Salty.
You're
Salty, I'm a political commentator. You're a political candidate. It is my job to criticize candidates, representatives, and legislation. If you would like to do a candidate interview to where you can possibly get some donations, I'm open to that. We can absolutely set that up. I'm not here to harm you in any way. I'm here to push your messaging to a larger audience because you can't get more than 20 people in your life. So I don't stop cussing at me. Stop treating me poorly. This isn't going to look good for your campaign, Salty. I'm trying to protect you right now, Salty. I'm protecting you right now. All right. Have a great day. I'll make sure the people of California know this is how you act. Right. So that was yesterday. He had every opportunity to just do a political interview with me. He chose not to. Instead, he chose to cuss at me, flip me the bird. Now today, he's attacking me even more. This is my job, you guys. Every single day, you guys single-handedly help me knock out this goal that I pay taxes on, by the way, right? With this goal, that's like a salary. That's a salary every year, right? So this 100% right now is my job, has been my job for the past year. And so for people to act like this isn't work when I am literally here every day on the same time, I am making the same amount of money every single day, right? And like you guys expect me to be here and expect me to be available. I answer questions in my DMs. We educate each other on legislation, on political candidates, on when the primaries are happening. We motivate people to go out and vote. This is my job. Mama's 69. It's not because I'm lazy. It's because legally I can't leave out a bowl of milk for a toddler and then go to work to clock in somewhere. CPS would frown upon that. And my dad doesn't really have the ability to babysit, you know? He's a bit, dead. Like, Finn, I did do so it wasn't really a job interview. It was a webinar for a potential job, and come to find out it was a multi-level marketing scheme. So, no thanks. We don't sign up for MLMs, you know? Well, let's see if maybe Salty and the 8 people in his chat are finally talking about politics. Maybe.
Do that on our own.
AJ, get back here. Playing around over there in the fucking swamp.
So it wasn't really a...
Stream her live.
Stream my live. Go for it. That's fine. Oh, guys, I have a few donations I needed to add in. So sorry. Let's see if maybe Salty and the
Because you couldn't fucking sell shit.
Well, because I don't do multi-level marketing schemes. It's literally a pyramid scheme.
Race, right, Emma?
No, I dropped out of the race to save my house from being foreclosed on, Salty. I'm the type of constituent that you want to protect and save. But you don't want to do that because you don't like my political views. Wild work.
What's up, Grandpa? What's up, Chris?
Oh, not a whole lot. I'm sorry I'm late.
I could have swore I had a... There we go.
So we can talk about commentary
there's
so I
a
can get my
gift.
salary.
Thank you, Jamie, for the $3 for It Feels Like Friday.
I did think we were meeting someplace else today. So I was over there looking.
Oh, yeah.
But I found the right room.
Well, I want to go over there. Absolutely do.
Let's show them how we grift, right? Let's do the dollar and change train for change. Also, if you guys are a part of the Discord, we have the mutual aid server. If you guys have any money to throw at people who need mutual aid, because times are tough right now for everybody, please feel free to visit that. Make sure you're subscribed to the Tube of Views, the Purple app, and you've joined the Disky, please. I appreciate you guys.
You know, you should let your press manager know, and that way you can get a lot of people knowing where you are now.
Oh yeah, please let your press manager know about how you spoke to me. Oh no.
No, not me. You already have one.
He doesn't have one.
She's right now. She's putting you out onto the interwebs.
Literally,
I mean, she looks like a fat zombie, but,
I'm pushing your messaging out. You could be talking about your campaign right now, Salty. This
You
could
gotta
be
be careful,
such an
man.
opportunity for you, and instead you guys want to call me a fat zombie.
with what?
Wild
What?
guys.
Your press secretary. That's all I was saying. I didn't say nothing.
Trump Freedom says we're stalkers. We're stalkers
What's
on
up,
a
Bubs?
public
Bubs, you check
platform.
your
Oh
profile
no.
Is that a fucking bonfire? Why is the fucking flame so goddamn high? Colleen's. Hello.
Oh yeah, let's find Lachey Sharp Collins's website, chat, so that way everybody can go and volunteer for her campaign.
I'm not trying to be like obvious about it either. What do you want to talk about there, Grandpa?
Oh, I don't know. I was just I don't know, reaction to everything. Did you see that the voter rolls that got infiltrated? Big surprise, California.
Except there's zero proof of that.
California didn't turn them over, you mean?
No. The ones that got infiltrated by China.
There's no proof of that.
They got a list of states that were infiltrated in California.
No proof of that in the documents that were dropped by Donald Trump. No proof of that.
Did we get the list?
Did we? He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know that what was dropped.
Did you hear about the list?
Oh my god.
We didn't listen. We didn't get a whole lot of information, but there's a lot of, I guess you could call it like speculation.
A lot of speculation. Did you read the files, Andrew? Guys, we have a state representative right now running to represent the people of California who listened to Trump's speech last night but didn't even look at the files.
It's in the bingo. I'm not in the bingo chat.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even look at the files, guys. Oh no.
AJ, send it to his. Was that Chris or AJ listened to it?
And what? Sorry, I was.
Oh my goodness, Jennifer! Thank you for the $1.93. Here's the zero to change. Here's the zero to change because, of course. Also, email me if you feel like you would like some tax advice. I really want to work with a creator. Hey, W. I will not read the rest of that out. But yes.
Salty, you know what a DUNS number is, right?
Oh my gosh.
A DUNS number?
I don't know what that is.
You work in finance and you don't know that number.
What'd you say? Maybe it's what you're saying. I just.
DUNS.
A DUNS number?
Number.
Not off the top of my head.
Data Universal Numerical System. It's how, if you're a government contractor, is how they check your finances for your company.
Okay.
The funny thing is all the companies that make ballots, like 55%
like Runback
of them, don't have any DUNS number. It means they can't do business with government. Because the government cannot check their financial statements. They can be private, but you still have to have that number. Not just for publicly traded companies.
Okay.
Because I have government buildings nearby. When I started my home maintenance company, I went and got one so I could bid on the government contracts.
Okay.
These companies that they're using, all except for the one in Georgia that they got the legit ballots from, are not really legit government contractors.
Lord have mercy on my soul. What are we?
Ballots.
What? Where does it say that in the documents dropped?
More fishy.
Have you gone to Runback's website yet and looked at all their services?
Yeah, I have.
Guys, this is wild. Trump Freedom, you could just call in to the phone number on the bottom of your screen. It'll connect you directly to me. Just call the phone number, Trump Freedom, and let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
I didn't cover my camera to yell at my kids.
Oh,
what?
Give me a second. And
Ray says. So hold on, chat.
I'll be back.
Ray says in Salty's chat, I covered my camera to yell at my kids. I didn't cover my camera to yell at my kids. I covered my camera because my son is running around in his underwear, which is something he likes to do because this is his house where he can be comfortable. And I won't expose my children on the internet. Duh. Wild work, Ray. Ray's just mad that nobody would procreate with her. My child is also a nudist. Right. It's like, they're toddlers. I practically have to, like, duct tape his pants on to keep them on a daily basis. It's not Saturday, Starry Night, it's Friday. Emma's biggest hater said, I need a beer. And Starry Night said, it's Saturday, go for it. Artsy says I have to duct tape my own pants on sometimes. That's hilarious.
What were you going to say about Callie?
I know it's Friday. I was reading a comment,
Well, there were
Finn.
a bunch of states that got infiltrated by China.
It is Saturday if we all believe
and some
it
of those
enough.
states were, Colorado.
That's so funny.
California. I got a whole list here. I was waiting for Salty to get back before I got too deep into it.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to make sure he was okay. I'm concerned.
Chris says, I'm sure CPS would love a call on you on my neglect. Here, come on up, Chris. Chris, how am I neglecting my child?
Well, first of all, you neglect your child by sitting up on TikTok all damn day.
Okay, so Chris, what time do I log off?
You tell me, Emma.
No, you said I'm on all day, so which means you watch me. Right?
Your problem is you're too busy harassing people
Not harassing
when you
anybody.
have no right to be doing what you're doing.
I'm not harassing anybody. Would you like to go over the TikTok terms of service?
Really?
Chris?
You're not. I've watched you a long time, Emma,
Would you
and
like to
that's
go over the
all you
TikTok
do
terms
is
of service?
harass people and stream their fucking live.
Would you like to go over the TikTok terms of service?
Well, the TikTok terms of services are their services, but you do not have the right to be streaming or re-recording somebody else's live.
So hold on.
You
we're
can
about to
pull
go
all
over it.
the
Yeah,
evidence
we're
you
about to go-
want
So
up.
look, so Chris, can we agree this is the TikTok terms of service right here?
That would be for you.
Okay, so we can agree this is TikTok terms of service, right? So if I hit Control F, which is the search in here, and I hit reproduce. Okay, so it's going to highlight these things for us. On this second paragraph where it says, depending on your platform usage, including your sharing activities and settings, you also grant to each user of the platform a non-exclusive, royalty-free, perpetual, and irrevocable worldwide license to use your content, including to access, reproduce, for example, to copy, distribute, share, download, adapt, or make derivative works, for example, to include your content in their content, perform and communicate your content to the public, for example, to display it in accordance with these terms. Does that mean Salty gives me the non-exclusive, royalty-free, perpetual, and irrevocable worldwide license to use his content in my content? Is that what that means, Chris?
No, that
What does it
means
mean?
TikTok. That means TikTok can use it, not Emma.
That's not true. It says each user of the platform. Who is each
Wrong.
user of the platform? Who is each
Wrong.
user of the platform, Chris? Who is that?
Wrong.
Stop. Who is
I
each
can't
user
hear
of the
you for
platform?
your child. Maybe
Yes,
you
you
should get
can.
off of here and
Chris,
go tend to
you
your
can.
child.
You can hear me. He's right here. He's allowed to exist in his home. He's perfectly fine. So, Chris, how many kids do you have?
I've got kids, but I
How many?
don't act like this with my kids.
How many kids do you have?
Why does it matter?
Did your children ever independently play within your house by yourself? By themselves?
Well, yes, they did, but guess
Weird.
what? I don't do.
Weird.
I
That's
don't
neglect,
do.
Chris.
Would you shut up and let me
No,
talk?
I don't have to
How
shut
about
up.
that?
It's my platform. I don't have to do anything, Chris, because you came up here to say I'm neglecting my child. You came up here to try to attack me. You came up here to try to be
You let your
disingenuous
child
from the
run
gate.
around naked.
It's
That's
his
disgusting.
House. It's his house, Chris. It's his house. Right. Yeah, Jackson. It's his house. If he wants to run around in the full nude all day long, he absolutely can. It's
That's
his home.
disgusting.
Chris, I'm not here for you to tell me how to parent my child. You believe in parents' rights, right? You believe that I should have the full autonomy over my child and decisions concerning my child, correct?
Yeah, it's my
Correct?
Yeah.
Then shut
Yeah,
the fuck
Jen.
up.
Yeah, Jen, she just said it. Did you not hear? Your viewers don't even listen.
Then talk to the chat, Chris.
Emma McCartney, what's up, Wake? Emma McCartney ran for Congress, and
I know, but I'm asking, is it like a phone call with her?
Like Wisconsin, I think. No, she's streaming my live on her shit. She's making claims that
give me 1
she's
minute.
helping me with my campaign.
If it's not the
I never
truth,
made that claim.
if we're not.
So hold
if
on.
we're
So
not-
what I said was, and I will say it again, Salty right now is a political candidate for State Assembly District 79. His name is Andrew Lawson. He is running for it to be a representative in the state house in California, right? I am a political commenter who makes comments on political candidates, representatives, and legislation. What Salty could be doing right now is having a conversation with me to get his message out to a further audience, right? Because we have 156 people here in TikTok. We have 4 people right now over on YouTube and a couple more over on Twitch, right? We don't have a huge reach over on YouTube and Twitch yet. We just started up, right? But we have almost 175 people collectively in here. He has 8 people in his live right now. And instead of saying, hi, everybody, I'm Andrew Lawson, State Assembly District 79. I'm running to represent you. Here is my plan to make life easier and better for the people of California. He would rather cuss me, belittle me, attack me as a parent, allow his chat and his friends to call me a fat bitch and everything in between. Is that who you guys want to represent you? The man who in his speech, Andrew Lawson, who in his speech says that he wants to protect the lamb from the wolves, right? Me being that lamb, me being the mother with the children who is a stay-at-home mom who has to go to the grocery store and make those hard decisions, who has to take her children to school in an area in which, or like in a world in which I feel like my children are unsafe in public school. I'm the person he speaks about when giving these speeches. Except I don't live in California and my political views don't align with him. Therefore, he has what? A pass to talk to me any way that he feels fit. Because at the end of the day, if he's elected, he has to represent people like me who don't agree with him. People like me who wouldn't have voted for him. How is he going to represent those people? How are they supposed to feel represented if all he does is cuss them, belittle them, and treat them poorly? This is Andrew Lawson, State Assembly 79. You can look him up. California.
No, that's what
You
I'm
don't get
saying.
if she's blocked.
I've blocked.
If she's blocked, you can't go to this.
Hi, Ozel.
That's not true. You are on a public platform.
There's another
I publicly found
that is
it.
watching from the FYP page.
I'm in the live. I'm in the live. Look.
Without me seeing.
That's not true, guys. Look, I'm in the live right now. This is why we can see the comments. Look.
I'm sorry, Ray. Just one more.
You want to see how we can see the comments? Look.
Right now is not the same live that she's streaming from because I can.
Look at those comments. If I can see the comments, that means I'm physically in the live.
She's got another account looking in, streaming it.
Yes. So she's got another. She's got a couple devices. She's got one that she's watching from, and then the one that she's talking from.
It's all just my computer, chat. It's all just my computer.
To the grocery store today, I was wondering if she needs more fudge rounds. I'll get her a box.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead, send it my way. My kids would love that, Auntie Ray. My kids would love that, Auntie Ray. Thank you.
But I'm not paying with EBT.
Oh, I don't pay with EBT either. I don't qualify for it. But it's good to know that you look down on people with EBT.
Fun of people. It's called Kick. I think Monday I'm going to start a Kick account.
Why?
I'm just going to stream her streaming everybody else and just make fun of her.
Why?
Because it'd be funny. She won't like it.
Oh, go ahead. I'll just clip that and post it too. Go for it. I'm not hiding, Ray. I'm not hiding. Just because you guys can't find my profile doesn't mean I'm hiding.
Me too. She won't like
I don't think it's that funny. It's a waste. It's a waste of your time. You could be cleaning your 1911 instead of streaming on a Kick account.
I could just be working on the Trump round. So.
All right, guys. Let's see if we can find another live to get into to debate.
I don't know if I'm going to buy a whole new pew that'll hold the Trump round though.
Oh, you'll be able to do it with a barrel swap.
So I was thinking for the Trump rounds, what you could do is, you know, the Dragon rounds they've got, right? Instead of that,
Yes.
you just
Thank you, Tech.
hold on. Instead of that, instead of a Dragon round, it fires out gold and then just explodes in a little gold thing like you would a firework.
Okay, that's smart.
You know, like the big firework thing. No, I'm not interested in the round that you two nerds spent freaking all night trying to figure out how to make.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about.
It was only 2 days.
I was just. Oh, okay, 2 days. I'm still not interested.
What's up, Astro?
All of the interest that I had was
So
right there
Prithee,
with
right
what
now
I
I'm
did.
looking for debates, right? So I am looking to debate other Trump supporters on their views. Specifically, I would like to find Trump supporters to talk about the address last night and the documents that Donald Trump released and how he lied to the public about those things. But people are too afraid to come in here and have those conversations with me. So I've adapted and I go into their rooms and I have conversations with them. Right? In the meantime, if we happen to find anybody who's like a political candidate or discussing legislation, or they just don't want to let me up, then we just fact check them in real time here. It's live political commentary. So like it's how I make my money. It's a job. So you ever heard of Hassan Piker? Asmund Gold? Those people? That's what they do for a living, and nobody gives them the type of flack that you guys give me. Is it because they're men? Is that the difference? Is it like I'm just trying to understand, right? Like, is it because they're men? Because I don't understand, right? Like with Andrew specifically. Andrew is a political candidate. I offered him a political interview where his Act Blue would be up, his name would be up. He would be able to get some donations because Republicans would come in here, even though I'm primarily a Democratic Socialist and so is my following. They would come in here. He could get donations from it, but instead he wants to belittle me, call me names, attack me as a mother, and it's not a good look for his campaign. So I'm going to continue to do things like this and criticize people like Andrew because I think it's important, because I don't think people like Andrew should represent us, because clearly the people who don't agree with him, he wouldn't be a good representative for them. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. Dog Mom says, I'm in California and I would never vote for Andrew. W Dog Mom. He attacked you personally because he knows he can't debate the facts. Right, Ryan, I would just like to go over his platform and his plan because his policies are very broad and open-ended and I don't see any actual plan for making these things happen. So I would love to just be able to push back on that. You want me to get you that car? I'd love to be able to just push back on that, but he won't speak to me. Instead, he'd rather just talk shit about me. All right, chat. Let's see.
ICE is actually finding some of these people.
Ow.
They're using Medicare.
Oh,
where's the source of that?
I'm wondering if that's how my father voted.
Could be. Uzzle, you want to come up here?
Undocumented people. So, guys, undocumented people don't get Medicaid and Medicare. If anything, their children who are American-born citizens qualify for these programs. And if they do, if that's how they're finding them, that means they are looking for American-born citizens from the parents of undocumented people, and then hemming them up in these mass ICE raids, which is wrong.
I'm sure Republicans are fucking profiting off of this shit too.
Chris says, I asked my attorney if that's legal, and he said it is not legal. Chris, come talk to my attorney. Come talk to my lawyer. Sue me, guys, please. Emily McCartney, sue me.
Don't worry, Chris.
This is wild.
We're all straightened out.
Look, so for the record, I messaged Salty yesterday. I messaged Andrew Lawson yesterday and said, hey, would you like to get in contact with my lawyer? And he blocked me.
So
everything's a lie?
Well, they're talking about...
That is me as a zombie, Amber, yes. Because Ray is bored and has nothing better to do.
No, don't drop.
Yeah, I have a feed.
Mohammed, later you can, yes. Later during the show. All right, guys, let's make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things that are going to push us into the algorithm. You guys are killing it right now. We're at 42,000 likes, but we need to catch those up because we've been live for an hour. So I'm going to join in.
A lot of stuff that
I'm going to help you guys tap the screen. Let's get these likes up. Guys, if you're a Trump supporter in the meantime and you'd like to come up and have a conversation, feel free.
But they're talking about the software fixes
I
that
see
they were
RJ's
supposed to
face
do
down
that they
there, which
can't
is
do,
funny.
that you insert just a USB into, and what software fixes were fixed.
I am literally telling people not to
I'm
vote
sure
for
you
Andrew
guys all
Lawson,
saw that,
Preeti. I am,
report where
yes.
the guy
I am
manipulated
because
the
this man
numbers
wants to attack me personally
in
instead
under
of
a
just
minute, and then
focusing
put
on
a
his
flash
candidacy.
drive
I don't
in,
think he'd
and
be
then
a good
manipulated
representative.
the numbers again.
So instead, what we're going to
In
do,
about
guys, we're
30
going to go to LaSharp Collins. We're going to find her website, and we're going to volunteer there to phone bank and do other things to make sure that Ms. Sharp
Historian,
Collins
the software
re-wins
we're
her seat as the Democrat in
Historian,
office
all these
since she
messages
won the
you're sending
primary.
here in the chat and all that kind of stuff, send it private.
W hitting the call, guys.
Just send it private.
All
We can
right,
have a
chat.
Discord
Let's
call
go.
later. I'm going on with my regular ass show.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go over the news and policies together then.
This show. We will practice with another platform this weekend. I like the other
It's State
platform a
Assembly
lot.
79 in California, Starlight.
You get freedom of speech.
What platform is that? Clapper?
I'm not telling.
It's Clapper.
I'm telling. I will tell in a private group message.
Here, hold on,
That's it.
watch.
What's up, Scrappy? Anyways, what's next? AJ, come off mute. I want to see if you got that feedback stuff.
Ooh, Steph, that's a great suggestion.
Do I have it?
I don't know. Let's see. No, it doesn't sound like you do.
That's why I dropped, because I couldn't get rid of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so the news stations that are criticizing it are the same ones that didn't air it in the first place.
Gotcha. Imagine that.
Shocker.
That makes sense.
Morning, Scrappy.
So it's hearsay.
Sorry, Cass, what'd you say?
I said, so it's hearsay. So they didn't listen to it, and now they're going to criticize it?
Right.
Yep.
Which is what all the left do, right? And that's what they tell their minions to do.
They don't even know what hearsay
Instead
is.
of, you know, really listening, look at
Is
it.
slander illegal? Yes, slander is illegal. Emma, we have the feats.
Right, you know, we got a problem here.
Guys, can we just go over
It's like
politics while I catch up the likes on my screen,
particular
please?
file in there. It talks about Russia, China, Iran,
Mhm.
Saudi Arabia. It talks about all these different countries.
Did you
around the
read
world
it, Andrew?
that had influence in our election.
So it actually says China
And
didn't
not
have
just in
influence in our election, but it does say that Russia attempted to have major influence in our election, going against Joe Biden to re-elect Donald Trump.
Oh, that's actually right. You're right. You're right. You're right. So again, it's not just Democrats benefiting off
Hold
this;
on,
it's
what did-
Republicans benefiting off of it. So is that what you guys want? You guys want foreign interference in our elections? Is that how you guys really want it?
Greetings and salutations.
What is historian saying? What?
Morning. Morning. I like that picture.
1 second. Hello, historian. Can I have your age for TikTok?
21.
Beautiful. So what slanderous thing have I said?
You said that you worked on Andrew's campaign.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Can you play it back for me? Because we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok.
Yep. Andrew himself straight up said in the live that you worked on his campaign.
Nope, I never worked on his campaign.
Yes.
No, go ahead, play it. Go ahead and play where
Then why
I
are you
said I
opening-
worked.
Why are
on
you opening
Andrew's
lying
campaign.
about him?
What lie have I told?
I'm confused because first you said she said it, then you said he said it. Who said it?
Right, so what lie have I told?
And this is why you're a failed congressional candidate.
What lie have I told? He ran away, chat.
Easy run, easy
He
fucking
ran
run,
away,
easy run.
chat.
You're really bad at this.
He ran away, chat.
His first thing, I heard it. First he was like, you said this. And then when he pushed back, it's like, well, Andrew said this. And I'm like, now which one said it? Now I'm confused. I'm
Right.
fucking confused.
What slander did I say, bruh? Like, Lord Dog, so I did put my hat in the ring for Congress in 2025. I did not make it to the primary in 2026 because my husband lost his job and he was without work for 9 months. So I had to go back to work. And I am really good at social media. So I was a social media manager for a congressional campaign right here in my district. Unfortunately, my candidate did not win. I didn't know a lot about him in his first race, and he had sowed a lot of distrust within the Democratic Party where we are, unfortunately. So the other candidate won instead. What?
There's something on his face.
There's something on whose face?
It's black.
What?
His head like white.
Can you go to the bathroom and wipe your nose? Your nose is yucky. No?
Come here.
Okay, hold on. Corey, you got this for just a sec? BRB. I see. He was saying Junie had something on her face, and she did. It's this tick that I got that I'm about to... Okay, Jackson, you're right. I don't know what I'm talking about.
The Monster Max.
The tick that I just lost.
Hey, Mom.
Great. What, babe?
It's the Monster Max.
It's the Monster Max.
Oh, what it is?
Found it. He's done now. Boom.
Don't kill him.
He wants to suck your blood.
Don't kill.
He's so upset that I got rid of that tick chat. He said, "Don't kill him."
All right, let me.
We all do better for our kids.
Right. Historian. You listen. I understand you wanting to defend. Okay, I get that. I completely understand it. But we can't pay them no attention.
Guys, can we
What
just
they
talk
want
politics?
is
You
to
have my
catch us
picture up.
calling them names like you did. Okay, that's what they want. What's
He
up,
didn't
OG?
call me names.
I hope that makes sense.
But Salty, you
That's why I
already
talked to
called me
you,
names and attacked me as a
yesterday
mom.
we're
What do you
getting
mean?
Violations left and right. Every time we fucking talk about her.
So here's what we're gonna do.
We got a fucking violation.
Because that's harassment and bullying. What counties are in District 79,
On my other
California?
page, I changed my name on my other page. This is a different profile.
Morning, OG.
Well, fascists will be fascists.
Fascists will be
OG. I know
fascists.
OG.
It's so
She's a
wild.
California native.
I am a California
no, sir.
native.
No, sir. I live
was gonna
here.
say no, she's not.
I mean,
She
you
just
live
lives
here.
here.
That's right. I'm sorry.
I'm an Arizona native, but I lived here when I
Oh.
was younger, and I came back when I was a little older.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, I know I had it backwards. I think.
I'm a California native. I was born in Stockton,
Yes, sir, I am
California.
here.
I'm gonna give my little analysis on how I think both sides and why I think both sides will not bother with the SAVE Act right now, especially right now, right? So even if they're losing an election, they're still able to profit and benefit off of the fraud. Okay. And here's how.
I don't pay for
I'm not
viewers,
sure about
Wildfire
all
Chick.
states,
That's crazy.
but some states have rules where if when a candidate loses, right, and when they're not the incumbent in the office, okay, here's the first part. Number one, the candidate is allowed, the candidate who's not the incumbent is allowed to take half of the salary of the current incumbent in office. They're allowed to live off of half of the salary as a candidate. That's what they're allowed to do. Everyone with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. The second way they can benefit off of it. At the end of the campaign, the candidate can take the remaining money in their campaign account and they can donate it to whatever non-profit they so choose. Okay, so the candidate can create a non-profit towards the end of their campaign. They can appoint them. They can appoint themselves to a board on that nonprofit and make themselves an executive. And then because they're the only one on the board, they get to determine the salary.
Crow, are you following
of
this
that
right now?
executive position.
What?
So
No, I'm listening, but what?
Hold on, I'm still giving this analysis, right? So you guys with me so far on this one?
Yeah.
So they get half the salary of the office holder. Then they create a nonprofit, donate all their campaign contributions to the nonprofit, and then they take a salary from that as well.
That ain't bad.
This is why I see
that ain't
so
bad.
many Republicans that don't fight when it's clear that something is wrong with their cycle. Does that make sense? Because they're just going to run again, and they're going to convince people that they're the best candidate and they can win and all this other stuff. And then when they lose, well, we'll just try harder next time.
Someone on his panel thinks that's a good thing.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Both sides profiting and benefiting off of the fraud. Both sides.
Salty, may I say something about this, if I may?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think that should be the case because, well, I agree with the nonprofit. I truly do think nonprofits are good. We've also seen a lot of very, 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 very corrupt nonprofits, and as well as the fact that mainly because people are going to see their money going to a nonprofit, and they're going to be like, yeah, I didn't get my money to a nonprofit. I get my money to the candidate. I want my money back.
Then, historian, that's why that's the law. That's what is allowed, historian.
I know. I was going to say, I'd like to see a change where where the candidate has to refund all the money after the election if they don't win.
Well, that's one of the choices they can do is refund the money to the, it's not a full refund, right? Like it would be like a percentage back to your, because obviously you spend money during the campaign, right? You can't refund everything.
Right.
Yeah, I know that.
There's
That's
no
what
way
I'm
to
saying.
do
Like,
that.
like review all the donations that you haven't fully spent yet, and then refund that money.
Mm-hmm.
So I get my $100 back because Steve Garvey didn't get elected, or do you get your $10,000 back?
Oh my gosh!
No, they can do a couple things.
This is wild. All right, chat. Let's make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things.
Contribution to their campaign. Any questions?
Oh, Steve Garvey ran against Adam Schiff, and this is why Steve Garvey didn't even put a single commercial out until after
Lord have
the
mercy.
process had started a week and a half in, and there was
I have
only
a
a week and a half
notification
left.
for
That
it.
was his first
Bothering
and
me.
only commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, Steve Garvey was not a real Republican candidate. From me talking to the chairs of the parties out here in California, Steve Garvey wasn't a real Republican candidate. He was put up by the Democrats.
Yes,
it's called controlled opposition.
He was put up by the Democrats to run against Adam Schiff. While never having done anything, he got to keep all of the money that was donated to him. By the way, the Republicans knew about this, and the RNC still gave him money so that he can put this in his war chest when he's done. So he lost the election, and now he's got his own private organization. So that's why he didn't even put a commercial out until after the process had started. And it's a 3.5 week process here, so it was half over before he put his first commercial out.
So what is the company that he started with that money? I'm just curious to see what it leans. Does it lean left, right? Is it continuing on to be?
Well, I haven't.
Did I misunderstand?
No. You're on track. So it's nonprofit. It wouldn't be a company, and I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure what Steve Garvey did with the rest of his.
That would be interesting to find out.
Right, but
FEC filings would be there, and there would be
there's very slim parameters for like what they're talking about, right? Because nonprofits cannot have political opposition or like things like that. Like they can't say I'm for X, Y, and Z and not for X, Y, and Z. So like you can't support or oppose political candidates at all, and it cannot be the primary reason for the nonprofit existing.
There's even more nuance in like that. It depends on which version of 501 you're filing, because there are political nonprofits, but you have to specifically file as that. There's public good nonprofits, political nonprofits, and research nonprofits. It depends on which category of nonprofit you file under. It's fucking weird. I've done fucking grant writing and paperwork writing for nonprofits in the area, so I've learned that like Make the Road PA is technically a nonprofit. They are filed under a 501 status, but they're under a specific subsection that allows them to do political.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about if you're a candidate who's opening a nonprofit, your nonprofit cannot also be political. All right, chat. Sorry. All right. Look, they're still arguing about me in the chat,
My campaign cycle,
which is so funny.
And I say to you guys up here because most of you have contributed to the campaign.
Hope you guys realize all of these comments are also being recorded, chat.
Be opposed
Wild.
to me donating the remaining funds of my campaign to the FCR project, a nonprofit that benefits veterans.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's dope.
What's it
I
called
like
again?
that. I like that.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. He's only had 8 people donate to his campaign. Is that the claim right now?
I want a trip to Disneyland.
Okay,
you could go by yourself.
I'm being serious because I'm trying to be transparent.
You could count me in on the deal. I like it.
So we got 3. If you're going to donate to someone, you should donate to Protect the Harvest.
Protect the Harvest?
Protect the Harvest is a Christian-based food insecurity program that's been running since about early 2010. They partnered with many local organizations, local and national organizations such as Lucas Oil, Matt King, a bunch of other groups to end food insecurity. It's a very, very, very wonderful program. I would recommend looking into it if you can.
Okay, so we got 1 against.
Anybody that's interested in forming a nonprofit, this is the difference between I'm going to be a fucking big nerd because I'm not doing anything else anyway. This is the difference between a 501c3 and a 501c4. A 501c3 has to refrain from political engagement. A 501c4 can do political engagement, but it cannot be their primary purpose.
Which, by the way, guys, so hold on. So let's go over how transparent Andrew Lawson is right now. Okay, so this is Andrew Lawson's website. This is you know, the Salty that we're watching right now, aka Andrew Lawson, running for State House 79 in California. So these are his campaign statements and filings. But I want you guys to just notice something here. So he has all of these forms, right? I click it, it goes nowhere. I click it, it goes nowhere. Click it, it goes nowhere. Oh, this one went somewhere. Let's see. Campaign finance. Let's see. Candidates and elected officials. Let's go. States. Let's go Assembly 79. There we go. So let's see. Republican Party, election 2026, accepted spending limits, yes. Races not included races for January 1st, 2000. Office Assembly District 9, election 2026. Primary result undecided. Lawsuit for State Assembly District 79. Current status active. Last report date this session, 5/4/26. reporting period. Okay, so he so far from January, February, March, April 19th, 2026 to May 16th, 2026, he got $410.93 in this period. His total contributions from January 1st of this year until May 16th were $3,465. He spent $205. So far, his total expenditures are $2,700, and he has $865 cash on hand.
Particularly targeting the Humane Society of the United States. The organization supported right to farms law, defended property rights, promoted food security, animal welfare, and outdoor activities like hunting and fishing.
Some bones.
It's interesting. I think everybody should read up on it. I think that's actually a cool thing to read up on. It's interesting. That's
Scrap to Protect the Harvesting. They went bankrupt 2 years ago.
okay. There we go.
Shit.
They went belly up 2 years ago.
So I'm gonna pull my vote and go back to the pizza party.
No.
What about the FC? Wait a minute, Cass. Do you know who created the FCR project?
I'm teasing. Yes, I'm aware. I'm teasing. It's teasing because I'm thinking you're gonna have enough for a pizza
The fact
party.
that Ray has my
We'll
picture
probably
up
have
is
to
just
buy
so
our
funny
own
to
salad
me.
bar, but we might get pizza.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a hot zombie.
Oh gosh, I love Grandpa. I love him.
Like I hope they all recognize that they are all representatives of Andrew Lawson
Did you
for
guys
State
have a
Assembly
run-in with Emma
79.
this morning? Because I see her minions in the chat.
And this is
Do you see my picture?
I'm not screen
Yeah,
recording. It's
okay.
weird.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
know
not
that,
what
but
it is.
it's interesting. She's a whole piece of work. Okay, so back to the vote.
So he
Where
keeps
are we
his
at,
TikTok
guys?
money. I
We're
mean,
pretty much
possibly.
all on board.
All right, chat. Let's make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things.
Okay,
Where
pizza
is my
party for
chat
the
at?
veterans.
Oh,
Listen,
why is my chat in here? I
Nobody's
don't like
doing
that.
a fucking pizza party for us. Like that's a joke from Cass, and we're not. Like I'm.
We're at 69,000 likes, and we've been live for an hour and a half, so we're actually really behind right now, chat. So what I need you guys to do is double tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things that are going to push us into the algorithm, and donate to the dollar and change train for change so we can knock out this goal.
Once I make this decision, then that's it.
Emma needs a straight jacket with padded walls. That's how he allows his chat to talk about me as a candidate
I was gonna say,
for office.
Rob, you're getting up there where like you might be considered Grandpa. Just say no, Grandpa Rob.
This is Andrew Lawson for State Assembly 79 in California.
Yeah, I'm a grandpa. Yeah.
I don't know if there's I mean, Crow's a mod. I don't know if there's other mods here though, Andrea.
FCR project or no?
No,
I haven't said
like
anything out of
for two
pocket. No.
Two organizations, if I may.
Okay.
There's always one in the group.
First one is an organization called the Lions Club. They've been around for 100.
Oh, Prithy in the chat is talking about me as a parent because my son exists in his home and has made noise. Oh no.
I think putting it to a denomination
Prithy
like that would be
says,
a little weird.
sure,
Just
and guess
saying,
what?
throwing it
As a
out
mom, get your ass up and take care of them first. My son is fed, my son is happy, my son is playing. And having conversations with me.
The other one is a group called Family, Career, and Community.
DMCA isn't going to help you. This doesn't violate the TikTok terms of service.
Impoverished children, homeless children, and stuff like that. They help them learn.
They have no
leadership
idea what they're
skills,
talking about.
Baking, basically skills that they could use for actual future careers.
What is it called?
As
Family career.
Family career.
really need people to look up a man who's a friend of mine. I love him very dearly. He's my bestie. He actually is a lawyer who specializes in content creation law. His name is Noah Downs Esquire. He is a lawyer out of Richmond, Virginia, who has written some of like the citations for law under this exact standard. He's literally online everywhere as my lawyer friend. If you look up the name my lawyer friend, you'll find Noah.
This is one of those situations where
Noah has wrote extensive legal paperwork on what is called fair use doctrine, which this falls under.
Which I want to point out, Prithy in the chat is currently insulting my child. So UMAD said, your kids never independently played by themselves? Yikes, underdeveloped. Prithy responded and said, where did it go? Mine does. She's smarter than Emma's. Calling my son not smart.
Bones and Prithy, can you say your vote again?
It's wild. Wild that she wants to attack a toddler. And that she is somebody close with Andrew Lawson, State Assembly 79 District of California. All of these people represent Salty.
Look at that picture.
Where'd Scrappy go?
Is Scrappy maybe at work, which I think he is.
Wild work, guys. There's 15 people in there right now. 126 people
Okay,
in here.
put
This
these
is
for us
Salty
here.
Rainbow, aka Andrew Lawson.
Well, said what was I supposed to say?
Support the veterans with the campaign.
Angie, thank you for the
funds that are left
$20
over,
for a
or
drink
send it
on
to a
me for
different,
dealing with the morons on a daily.
501c3.
Thank you so much for the $20. That helps immensely. I appreciate
Actually,
you.
Salty, I'm gonna scrap Lions Club. Let's just go. I'm gonna go fully behind FCCLA.
We are halfway
Do you have
to the
something
half
against
of this
FCR
goal that we want to have before we end this morning and come back this evening.
Well, no
We're
offense, I
halfway
don't know
there,
what the hell it
chat.
is, so I'm not gonna say donate to something I don't know what the hell it is.
Well, but wait
I
a
now
second.
have
I
to do
didn't
this.
know,
You made
historian.
me
We
do
gotta
this. Why
talk
would
on
you
that,
make me do
man.
this?
I didn't know what you were saying.
What did I make you do?
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Whoa,
sleeping on a chair.
Oh my god. I thought we were doing Living on a Prayer. Oh, our friend Sports is up there.
These losers, like historian. Go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry.
Oh, Christina, thank you for the $1.67. I appreciate you so much.
Right now we're
Except
What's
the U.S.
that
is a
picture
constitutional
all
republic.
about?
What?
It's frightening to me.
The one
The
up
picture?
Yeah, because I'm thinking of Lynn. I'm thinking of Linda
That's
Glenn.
Emma McCartney. I think that's her name. McCartney.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's Emma McCartney, a failed congressional candidate.
She no way she ran. She really ran.
She did.
And now she trolls
did.
people on TikTok. Man,
She don't troll
what
anybody.
a life! What a life she lives.
It's not trolling.
She ran for
That's wild to me.
Congress, but she dropped out and let some other, older white man win.
Let's look her up. Let's look her up. Her name is
Oh yeah, guys.
What did you say?
So my name is
Emma?
Emily McCartney. I ran for Indiana District 9. I want to point out how disingenuous this is. So Salty, Andrew Lawson, State House 79, California, claims to run for people like me. The person who was scared to lose her home last year and the roof that she has afforded for her children. The lamb that he wants to protect where he now wants to talk trash about me on the internet, right? So Andrew, I hope all of your constituents, the single mothers that you're running for, the stay-at-home moms that you're running to represent, I hope all of them see this, and I cannot wait to reach out to local news sources in District 79 to make sure that they have these videos.
I also want to point out that for the people that are trying to search up Emma, make sure you look at the link, the spelling right here for her for green and blue, because you're gonna spell it wrong. I worked on her website and I spelled it wrong the first time.
Actually, a Chinese operative and not real people.
It was really, really funny because I did really nice design work for Emma, and she just went, Crow, I love it. It's great. You spelled my name wrong.
Unfortunately, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't think we can make that work, Tess. If we win, we can have a victory party and do a pizza party.
Now she's threatening to send your videos from today to local
I'm not
news
threatening. I'm
stations
going
in
to.
your area.
It's not a threat. That's a promise.
I do want to say that with everything, I am totally opposed to her doing that while Andrew Lawson is running for District 79 in California, near San Diego, California, and that he should not be considered because he is absolutely not taking any PAC money, and that just kind of goes against the norm.
Right, but he just wants to attack women on the internet, right? He just wants to attack women on the internet. That looks so good. You may not take PAC money, but you attack the people you want to represent.
The other thing, right? I haven't said
Why would a political candidate be afraid of their public statement that they made in a public app being sent to the public?
Organizations, go on. You can send it.
I will.
Go ahead.
I will. It's recorded. Where you
gonna pick it up? No.
you came at me.
Right?
You came at me as a parent.
There's no way.
You called me names.
That's gonna give me negative.
Said he hold on, Emma. He actually accidentally cell phoned himself. He said they're not going to pick it up. Do you know the only reason a news agency wouldn't pick up a public candidate's outlandish statements would be if they're wholly irrelevant to the election. If the projections say they're going to get like 1% of the vote, a news story would not run that. As somebody that spent like a decent amount of time in journalism, the only reason I wouldn't run inflammatory statements being said by a political candidate is if they're an irrelevant candidate.
You know,
Oh,
and the funny
Sports,
thing
I'm
is
sorry
she's
they blocked
actually
you.
Got people in the comments threatening you to send this to the news station when you're
Not a
just
threat.
trying to do something good. What does that say about her?
It's
I mean,
not a
why do
threat.
people
It's a
do that
promise.
to one
Why
another?
are you guys, instead of speaking politics and allowing me to do my job, attacking me as a person, attacking my children? He's allowing his chat to call my son stupid.
So she thinks that.
My
The
4-year-old.
retaliation is fair, right?
Somewhere, yeah. I mean, she's pretty good at it, right?
Well, that sucks, though, man. That sucks for her.
Emma, I am completely on your side. You should send this to a news
Oh, I
organization,
will.
all of them, for Andrew Lawson, District
Mhm.
79 in San Diego, California.
Yep. Everyone's going to see the way he talks to the stay-at-home mothers who
Is she even in California?
No, I was born in California. I was born in Stockton,
Why is she so
California.
worried about California then?
She's in Indiana.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm a
maybe she should
transplant.
focus on Indiana stuff, not
I am a
California stuff.
transplant of
Yeah, maybe she should
Indiana.
go focus on her own damn state.
It's almost
Mhm.
like I'm a political
Exactly.
commenter who focuses on people
also
who are
focus
running
on
for
our own
office, in office, and legislation. Oh my God! It's almost like I'm doing my job that you guys
So
can't. Oh,
so I
Salty
heard that
Ray, I
Tesla
have the
pineapple on
comment.
pizza.
Preeti said, and I quote, "My kid is smarter than hers,"
Historian,
insinuating that
I'm
my
sorry,
kid is
buddy. I
stupid.
apologize. Come right
So
back.
go ahead, Salty. The comments are recorded. Salty Ray,
Well, I'm
comments are
making a
recorded right
BLT
above
if
me,
anybody
babe.
cares.
That sounds great. I'll be
Right,
right
maybe
over.
they should focus on California politics instead of me.
I gotta
Hey,
have
hey, Andrew
more good,
Lawson,
so
why
yes.
don't you tell
I
us
stand by the
the
pineapple
plan
on
you
pizza
have
comment.
for the people you want to represent?
You gotta. You're fired.
For real.
What's the plan? They
So
still have a photo
there
of
is
me
one
up.
pizza I do
Ray
like
still has the
pineapple on.
photo of
It's
me
called
up. A representative of Andrew Lawson, somebody who represents
It's
Andrew Lawson
pineapple
for
and
State Assembly
jalapeno.
79
That
still
is the only
has
acceptable
my
form of
picture up.
pineapple on pizza.
Oh, that's interesting.
And you
is
must be a
interesting.
certain level of intoxication to enjoy this at that rate.
I
hate
agree
that
with
this
you,
doesn't
and
show up right.
I
Sorry.
think that sardines are the same thing.
My home is fine,
Certain
Ray.
level of
My home is
intoxication
just
before you
fine.
can
I
have
don't know
that
why
on
you're
pizza.
talking about my home. This
Ooh,
is like a
that's how it
2-hour
works.
diatribe because he couldn't talk politics, right? He
I
literally
have a song to
couldn't
end
just
with
go
if-
over the news
if
or
you can,
politics,
if
so
you
instead he
want
has to
me
talk
to,
about
if
me.
not, I won't.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you do that, Ray. Your song. Before we go, just to focus back in on California. Also, hi Jamie and Country, welcome back. So California, you have an opportunity to get voter ID this year, and yes, it does have an option for free ID to vote.
It doesn't.
Yes on 39. This is agreed by 70% of Californians as a whole. I think it's 60-some% of Democrats actually support the voter ID, and it's around the 90% percentile for Republicans that support voter ID. So yes on 39. Also, we're still getting a list of all the other propositions together. There's at least.
Let's go over how Andrew is now
Remember the
lying
fucking bill right now, but
to the
there
people he
is
wants to represent.
there's an initiative, a citizens initiative that'll be on the ballot, and it's framed as a billionaire tax. The problem I have with this billionaire tax is that inside the legislation, it gives the Assembly and the Senate the ability to increase taxes, right? They could change the bill on a 2/3 majority vote. That 2/3 majority vote is what they currently have in the Senate and the Assembly as a supermajority. And so therefore, it is my belief that if this billionaire tax passes, the Assembly will change the wording in the law and make it for everybody versus just billionaires.
Absolutely. That they will absolutely, instead of tax going to the voters, it will not need to go to the voters anymore. Your people in charge, the ones that have been taxing us to death already, with all of the loopholes that they've done, will just start raising taxes without our okay. We will have no say so in the government. And with the redistricting that happened in California, I don't care what side you're on, it wasn't fair.
Also, Prop 43, yes, on Prop 43.
Hi, Brenda.
This is Carl DeMaio's initiative, and it makes it a lot fucking harder for them to just raise taxes on us whenever they want. They have to perform a full audit and put that audit out there for everyone to see. So, yes on 43. All right.
Yes on 43. Okay.
Ray has a song she wants to play, so I'm going to go ahead and let her play that.
I bet it's about me. You want to bet?
Then we're going to shut it down.
I bet it's an AI song about me.
I appreciate all of you. Love you all. Even you, Emma. Even though I don't like you, I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for being here. Go ahead, Ray. Take it away.
This is so sad, Jet.
Convince the whole wide world revolves around that. She's chasing ghosts all over town, swinging words but striking ground. Oh, yeah. Self-proclaimed maga hunter, thinks she's a legend, but she just blunders, posting hot takes like she's saving the day, while everybody else just walks away. She's loud, she's proud, she's always in a flutter. Emma the maga hunter.
I kind of want this song. Ray, can you send this to me? Drained 5 legs for this? I literally would come over there. You have me blocked. Oh, that's so funny.
Well, that
Ray,
was
can you send me that song?
beautiful.
Ray, can you DM me that bot, please? They made me a song, guys.
Oh man. All right, y'all.
Love it. All right, guys, remember, don't vote for Andrew Lawson, District 79, State of California, because he doesn't actually care about the people he says he's going to represent. Because he just spent the past, I don't know, an hour and 45 minutes attacking me, and allowing other people to do things like attack my children. She may be in love with you is crazy. All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do. I need to make another cup of coffee. But first let's go over what Proposition 39 is, right? So Salty lied. Salty said that this includes free voter ID. So this is from August 7th. This is the initiative coordinator. Pursuant to Article 2, Section 10D of the California Constitution, we are submitting the attached amendment to proposed statewide initiatives 25-007, the California Voter ID Initiative, and request that you prepare title and summary using the enclosed amended language of the measure. After feedback from stakeholders, we are amending the text to clarify one provision of the initiative. Included with this submission are the required proponent affidavits signed by the proponents of this measure pursuant to Sections 9001 and 9608 of the California Elections Code. The addresses where the proponents are registered to vote are included in the affidavits. Any correspondence regarding this initiative should be directed to California voter ID proponents. Attention, Carl DeMayo. I think that's how you say it, DeMayo. At P.O. Box 27227, San Diego, California, blah, 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 blah. So here's the initiative text. Findings and purposes. To enforce existing voter qualifications, including U.S. citizenship established by California's Constitution, the people hereby amend the California Constitution, A, to promote public confidence and trust in the electoral process, which encourages civic participation and supports a healthy democracy. Yep, give me just a second. And B, to deter and detect voter fraud by maintaining accurate voter registration records and confirming eligibility to vote. And C, to minimize the risk of voter impersonation by requiring proof of identity to vote. Give me 1 second, I'm almost done. Section 2, California Voter Identification Reforms. Article 2 of the California Constitution is amended to add Section 3.1 to read as follows. Section 3.1. The Secretary of State and county election officials shall each have the duty to maintain accurate voter registration lists, shall use best efforts to verify citizenship attestations using government data, and shall annually report what percentage of each county's voter rolls have been citizenship verified. B. Each time a voter casts a ballot in person in any election in the state, the voter shall present government-issued identification, or if voting by mail, the voter shall provide the last 4 digits of a unique identifying number from government-issued identification that matches the one designated by the voter for their voter registration. The type of identification designated by each voter must be indicated in their voter registration record, noted on the mail ballot envelope provided to them and available to them on request by phone or electronically. Election officials shall only count a regular or provisional ballot after verifying the identity of the person voting pursuant to the requirements of the section, and verifying that the person has cast only one ballot in the election. Government-issued identification means documentation that allows conclusive verification of voters' identity. Upon request by an eligible voter, the state shall provide at no charge a voter ID for use in casting a ballot. Perfect. So I am wrong. There is a provision in here for free voter ID. So I don't see any issue with this whatsoever. Because that was my main concern when we were going over this yesterday. I was struggling to find the actual provision itself for some reason. A bunch of paywalls, really. And so I didn't know if there was free voter ID. I actually said that yesterday as well, that no problem as long as there's a free option. This section shall be self-executing. The legislator shall also promptly enact laws to implement this section, provide for voting by military and overseas voters consistent with federal law, and ensure that all state and local officials comply and support the compliance with the section. Citizens may seek judicial review and remedy of the state's or any county's compliance with the section. During every odd number year, the state auditor shall audit the state and each county's compliance with the section and report its findings and recommendations for improving the integrity of elections to the public. Servability. The provisions of this act are servable if any portion, section, subdivision, paragraph, clause, sentence, phrase, word, or application of this act is for any reason held to be individual by decision of any court of competent jurisdiction. That decision shall not affect the validity of the remaining portions of this act, which shall be given effect with the invalid portion or application. So it looks like Proposition 39 actually isn't a bad initiative, but again, it depends on the constituents of the state of California. If you guys feel like the integrity of your election is already upheld with the way that you guys do voting already, then vote no on Proposition 39. If you feel like voter ID does actually strengthen election integrity, then vote yes on Proposition 39, because just like in Indiana, you will have an option for a free voter ID, which is my only issue and has been my only issue with things like this. Yes, baby. I'm getting it for you right now. All right, guys.
You can't the game ball?
Huh? All right, guys. So we're going to hit a quick reset. I'm going to get another cup of coffee and make Jax his food real quick. YouTube, Twitch, you guys stay right there. You guys aren't going anywhere. I'm just going to put up the box. I'm going to mute the mic. We will be back in just a few minutes. Love you guys. All right, chat, and we're back. Thanks for hanging out. The chorus did kind of bang for real. And I'm not gonna lie, Ray's not wrong. My dishes are piled up right now because my dishwasher broke and I have one dish mat that's about this big. So I have to wash a couple of dishes at a time, let them dry, a couple more dishes, let them dry, and then I'm gonna wash the mat. It's so bad right now, chat. All right, here we go. Your girl be struggling. All right. So funny. Okay. Oh, also, I do need to get... I gotta order dinner for tonight. Let's not spam the chat. I don't know what that is, so let's not do that. Okay. What do I want for dinner? I think I'm gonna do steak, avocados, and rice with some broccoli. So I think I'm gonna do like a London broil. I have rice, a chicken broth. All right, guys, let's tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things. Teriyaki sauce. Bow, 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 bow. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are super appreciated. Hey, W. What do I need? Honey? I was like, what am I doing? I should just go ahead and do a grocery list. But let's put our dinner on the grocery list first, and then we'll do that. So we need garlic powder. I am out of garlic powder. Oh, I wish I knew what seasoning Nikita asked me if I had the other day, because I really wanted to try it. Oshway? Oh, what was it? I don't remember. Ayo, first. W. Alley. Guys, it was kind of wild that instead of focusing on his campaign, his entire show was about me today. And belittling me as a content creator and a political commenter. It's so wild because I bet if like Hassan Piker were to like reach out to him and be like, hey man, you want to do a political interview? He wouldn't say that shit to Hassan, right? I mean, he wouldn't like Hassan Piker because obviously their views are different, but like he would absolutely respect that man. So it's kind of weird, Andrew Lawson. Kind of strange. Okay, let's see. So I got steak, teriyaki, the soy. Wait, did I get soy sauce? I did not get soy sauce yet. Soy sauce. I got the steak, honey, check text. I know. Crystal, are you okay? Please do. I love you. Do you need anything? Okay. Let me know if you need anything. If there's anything I can do for you, I'll get it done. Okay? Just let me know. Keep me in the loop. I love you. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. I have rice. I got soy sauce, teriyaki, honey. I need avocados. Free shavakadu. Hi, Brianna. Good morning, Brianna. I hope you're well, Brianna. Brianna, I hope you know, if Paul and I successfully become with child, we're going to name our daughter Brianna after you. Journey, don't start. Don't start. Good morning, Finn. Good morning, everybody. This is what I want. I want that. Okay. What other meals do I want for this week? Let's just go ahead. Shark Week's taking too long. I'm over it. That's valid. Super says no man is free until all men are free. When were what? Hello? When are men not free? What are we talking about? A geeky race. Brad Pitt, you're so funny. Brad Pitt thinks about Geeky literally all the time, guys. I just want you guys to know that. All the time. Oh my god, there's a steak and avocado salad. Yes, let's add all of the things from that to our grocery list. Ooh, I already have eggs though. Don't need that. I will not eat tomatoes. No thanks. And I'm going to get a different dressing. Thank you. But thank you for thinking I should have that. Caesar. Ugh. Just way too easy to mess with. Her head is far up her own behind. Bread, you're a liar though, right? So it's not really like you're messing with her. You just keep lying. Because like you came up on the panel. There's a whole video about it. It's weird. You literally were like, yeah, this is bread. Blah. I don't like tomatoes, Finn. I just don't like the texture. The taste is fine. If they're like diced up and put in like pico de gallo, for example, I'll absolutely eat some pico, but I'm not eating like a freaking, like you won't ever catch me like picking a cherry tomato and just popping that thing in my mouth. What? I will buy pickles, but I won't buy mushrooms. Roughhouse Genetics says, left-wing propaganda is coming to an end. Hey, Roughhouse, did you watch the speech last night? Perchance, did you watch the speech? Jeremy, thank you for subscribing over on the 2BUs, by the way. Sorry I didn't see that. I know, Mojo. We let Mohammed up towards the end of the show. Roughhouse, did you watch the speech last night? Yes or no? I really want to just talk to you about the speech before I mute you in the chat. Mikey, do you not like pickles? Okay, so you watched the speech last night. Do you like how Donald Trump lied to you about everything in that speech and the documents he released? Which part was your favorite? Saying that China interfered in our elections, or that 273,000 undocumented people were registered to vote? Which one was your favorite? He did, and I could prove it based off his own documentation he released, Roughhouse. Okay. Based on the documents he released, Roughhouse, he lied. Do you want to see it?
My mom.
What, baby? Guys, okay, so look, so there's $23.76 left to get to halfway out off this goal. Let's hold on. Let's focus on doing that so that way I can finish this grocery list, and I can play games with Jackson, who is becoming very impatient with me.
Hello?
Hello? Are you waving?
I can't.
That's because you don't know where my camera is. Are you touching me? You're touching me on my computer?
I can't just hold my hand. Why am I me? Yeah, I can't touch my hands and I come in my way.
No, do not come in here. Hey. No. No, 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 no. He's like, I want to be in the camera. No, sir. You still won't let me put pants on you this morning. So that's not happening. Let's see. So again, Roughhouse, how does it feel to be like so loud and wrong about things? Because you claimed, right, that they were paying homeless individuals to sign election ballots when that's not what happened. She paid them, sure, but she paid them to register to vote, which is illegal. A California woman who worked as a longtime signature collector for ballot initiatives has been charged with paying individuals, including homeless people living in Skid Row area of downtown Los Angeles, to register to vote. Like, what do you mean? She was charged with a felony. She paid someone to register to vote. Like, that doesn't mean they voted, and that doesn't mean she paid them to sign ballots. She was a petition circulator. In that role, she was paid by individuals and entities known as coordinators to collect voter signatures on official petitions that qualify initiatives, referendums, and recalls for California state ballots. So she didn't pay these people to vote. She paid these people to register to vote and to sign petitions to get initiatives on the ballot like Proposition 39 and Proposition 43 that Andrew were going over. Like that is illegal. You can't pay people to sign petitions. You have to put in the work to get people to sign petitions, and you're also not supposed to pay people to register to vote. Which is why, hold on guys, can we get a drum roll please? Let's see. Which is why equally people like Elon Musk are involved in a lawsuit where Elon Musk, an affiliated group, used illegal schemes to induce Wisconsinites to vote. So in June of 2025, Law Forward Democracy Defenders Fund and Hecker Fink LLP filed a complaint in Dane County Circuit Court on behalf of Nonpartisan Wisconsin Democracy Campaign and a group of Wisconsin voters alleging that billionaire Elon Musk, a group of affiliates with him, violated multiple Wisconsin laws, including the election bribery statute during the 2025 Wisconsin Supreme Court election. The complaint alleges that in the closing days of the election campaign, Musk and his affiliated political organizations injected tens of millions into the Wisconsin Supreme Court race, including by paying millions directly to Wisconsin voters. Come on, Roughhouse. Can we do better? Can we do better, babe? Wild work. Wild work. All right, chat. Let's tap the screen share the live, do all the good things. Let me see if I can find a live to go into because it doesn't look like Trump supporters are brave enough to come up and have a conversation with me. I have invited Roughhouse up a couple of times. What is happening here? Hold on. Oh, it was that crazy live we were in. Let's see. What the fuck? I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. All right, let's see what we can find. Boop. Oh, which, by the way, chat, so what I need you guys to do, actually, I need everybody, just really quickly while we're here, all 63 of you, I need you guys to go to my profile, right? Oh my gosh, if I could type in here. Let's see. Fishing Patriot, why don't you come on up, or I'm just going to mute you in the chat. Because you're spamming the chat like a fucking weirdo. Just request up, brother. We could talk. Roughhouse, I'm also just going to revoke your First Amendment, because you guys are just like being annoying and not having a conversation. Alright guys, so here's what I need you guys to do. I need you guys to go to my lovely profile, which is right here. I need you guys to click on this video specifically. This one of our boy Salty, Andrew Lawson, okay? I need you guys to click on this video specifically. I need you guys to go like, share, repost, add to your story. Leave a 5 or more word comment so this video right here can get hit into the algorithm and can get more views. Leave things like hashtag California. So sorry. Hashtag California. Hashtag State Assembly 79. Leave those types of hashtags in the comments. Who said revoke your First Amendment? What? Huh? Very confused. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Rooster. Oh, so macaroni. I'm talking about for the people spamming the chat. I'm not the government, so your First Amendment doesn't protect you from me to begin with. Your First Amendment protects you from government entities. That's not me. I'm just Emma on the internet. So I can revoke anyone's First Amendment. I was very confused. I thought maybe it was like a news story or something we went over. Sorry. My brain was not caught up there. Oh, that's weird. All right, chat. I am looking right now to see if we could get in on another live since the Trump supporters are not brave enough to come talk to me here because they hate to see a bitch coming, you know? Absolutely hate to see a bitch coming. The Ice Pigs from Minnesota is on Adam. What are we talking about? Hold on. Well, yes, baby. We are going to play here in just a little bit.
A little bit?
Yes.
Every day you say that?
Well, guys, so Adam Cray dual streams as well, so I'm sure we could check that out later. I don't want to take away from Adam Cray's live by streaming him here. And plus, there's no way for me to verify if this is actually the ex-wife, so I don't really know about that. I'm sure Adam's, vetted her, but there's no way for me to verify it. That's a weird thing to put in.
That's not weird.
What a wild thing. A wild boy. I'm telling y'all, boys are feral. Boys are something else. Oh, is it? Damn. Okay, so I think, let me check on YouTube real quick to see if Adam Cray is also dual streaming. Because I would love to go over that later. Let's see. Ugh. I don't know why my Opera browser hates YouTube, dude. It hates it. It won't let me open it at all. Oh no, Finn, I'm so sorry. He does one at a time. I feel like, because he posts to his Patreon too. Hmm. Hmm. Alrighty. Yeah. He's not on YouTube currently, but I know he has Patreon. He may post it there. Let's see what we can find. Let's just see what they're saying just real quick.
Actually blame the other side for their inability to purchase and maintain body cams, which is insane. Good, what's going on?
Hey, thank you for allowing me to come up. Sasha, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. You are a very strong individual. I gotta tell you that. Thank you.
Hi, husband. I love you.
Yeah, absolutely. As an Air Force veteran,
Journey.
you cover your ass everywhere, every step, anyhow. And
It looks like they're finishing up because they're like just talking to the guest. So I will have to look for it probably on Patreon. We will figure it out, chat. All right, let's make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things that keep us onto the algorithm, guys. We've been live for 19 minutes and we're only at 2,300 likes. So I may just call it, because I just have a lot going on here. Right now with Jax and everything, he wants to do some stuff. I need to clean the house a little bit. The goal isn't moving right now. The likes aren't moving right now. So I feel like you guys are kind of like over it for the day. So we'll just come back later on tonight. Search the AP article on the ICE agent David Roulette. They did a whole... Oh, so that's the guy who they finally announced who did it? Because we were speculating it was somebody else. Let's see. Okay. Let's check this out. AP exclusive. ICE officer in Maine shooting has history of violent behavior. Family and records say. All right. Let's play this video. Give it just a second to load.
David back in November brought up that he had accepted a job with ICE.
It's always a David.
I thought that it was just a delusional thing because I'm used to him talking crazy, so to speak. So I said, yeah, sure you are, buddy. You know, I didn't realize that.
1 second, chat. Babe, you're going to get me canceled interrupting the show.
Oh, hello there, beautiful.
Hi, I love you.
I love you.
I can't wait for you to be home.
I can't wait to be home either. We're sitting in a storm right now.
Gross. Be safe, okay?
I will.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
What a cutie patootie chat. Can we get some W Pauls in the chat?
He was actually working for ICE until yesterday, and I was completely shocked because I'm like, how do you keep getting into these jobs where you're around guns all the time? I asked him what was going on. He told me that I don't need to be answering questions for anybody, that all I needed to know was that it was a justified shooting and that he did do it. And he claimed that this man had tried to run him over. And I said, I don't see that in anything, and I've watched it from all angles. All I seen is how the car was going in circle after the fact. And then he's like, well, I need you to lie about my character because this is how, like, this is what it comes down to is my character. I don't want you talking about any of the abuse in our relationship. Like, this is literally...
Oh, Mr. Emma is fine.
About me, actually.
He's fine.
I told him that I was not going to lie for him, that I've waited years to speak my truth. I've been silenced long enough, and now I need to come out with everything because a man lost his life. It was abuse, not only to me, but to our daughter. And even being divorced from him, I've dealt with harassing phone calls, threats of him wanting to kill me. I believe that this man was murdered. I believe that David's mental health played a part in what happened. I think what happened was he was standing there during that operation, had a PTSD moment, and hit fight or flight mode. And unfortunately, a man lost his life due to it.
Three relatives who said they spoke to him since the shooting included an ex-wife and daughter said he told them that he acted in self-defense. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Oh, man. He has a history of terrifying and violent behavior according to the relatives. They accuse him of attacking women in his life over the years. One shared a voicemail with AP from last winter in which he told her that he thought someone should slit her throat. Broulette's troubling past further challenged how thoroughly the Department of Homeland Security has vetted recruits as it went on a hiring spree to help carry out President Trump's immigration crackdown. At least 10 people have died in encounters with immigration agents since Trump launched the crackdown after retaking office, including 25-year-old Joan Sebastian Duran Guerrero, a Colombian national who was shot and killed by Broulette on Monday while in his car near his home in the coastal Maine city of Bidford. DHS, which hasn't released the name of the officer who killed Duran Guerrero, has said the vehicle attempted to flee the scene and fearing for public safety, an officer discharged his weapon. Broulette didn't respond to text messages excuse me, or email seeking comment. Three relatives who said they had spoken to him since the shooting included an ex-wife, daughter had said he had told them he acted in self-defense. I want to know if the voicemail is going to be on here. So hold on. According to Ashley Roulette, this is the ex-wife, he once threw boiling water at her while she was holding their child, an incident her mother Avis Collins also recounted. The abuse continued after she left him, she said. David Brulette doesn't appear to have a criminal record in Maine, as a check with the Maine Department of Public Safety returned no records for him, but hundreds of family court records obtained from Augusta District Court Clerk's office detail years of allegations of physical and verbal abuse raised by his second ex-wife on behalf of herself and his daughters. The ex-wife, whom the AP is not identifying because she fears retaliation, alleged that he had stalked and harassed her and physically and verbally abused his daughter. According to multiple requests for temporary protection orders, Brulette tackled his teenage daughter and smashed spaghetti in her hair. And during another outburst, he dragged his daughter around the house as she cried. Dave needs counseling or something for his PTSD and depression. She wrote an application for a temporary protective order on behalf of his teenage daughter, which a judge granted in 2021. In court filings, David Brulette said that his second wife had slandered him. His oldest daughter, Madison Brulette, said she also witnessed her dad's volatility? Whatever. I watched my dad struggle with a lot of things, she told the AP. She said she came home from school once and he told her he had been sitting on a tree stump with a gun to his head. If you don't really truly take care of yourself, there's no way you can protect other people, and with my dad, he never wanted to get help, she said. An immediate relative of David Brulette, who spoke on the condition that their name not be used, said he was diagnosed with severe bipolar disorder and attention deficit disorder as a child, a diagnosis that Ashley Brulette confirmed. The immediate relative described him as extremely mentally ill and said he attempted suicide twice at age 12 and was hospitalized multiple times. The relative said they've been estranged for years after they broke off contact because they feared he would harm them. He did not respond to the outreach this week, the relative added. Oh my goodness. So he enlisted. He was in the Maine Army's National Guard, 152nd Maintenance Company. In 2010, he joined the regular Army as a human intelligence collector. He deployed to Afghanistan from 2012 to 2013, eventually left the Army as a sergeant in 2015. This is a counter-protester yelling at a volunteer, wow, who was providing security for the demonstration. For one, let's see. So he was collecting disability pay through the VA, found through court filings. He also drove a truck, but quit in January 2025, citing health issues. In March 2025, he passed an exam to become a real estate agent. His license was active until December. What the heck? In late 2025, around the time he joined ICE, Ashley said he left a 3-minute voicemail mocking her for taking out a restraining order against him. According to the message she shared with AP, he repeatedly called her disgusting and suggested that she and other women and girls in her bloodline should die. And all of you should have your fucking throats cut, the voicemail said. Yeah, you should. Am I threatening that I'm gonna do it? Nope. But I do think that you should have your fucking throats cut, or should have had them cut. Yep. She said she cut off contact with him until Wednesday when his picture began circulating online. Ashley reached out to his current wife on Facebook. They spoke on the phone for several minutes. Her ex-husband spoke with her. According to cell phone screenshots of the phone's exchange she shared with AP, he acknowledged he had fatally shot Duran Guerrero. He was asking if I could tell them that he was a good person and not talk about the abuse and stuff that I had endured while with him. And he said that the most important thing is his character right now. Wow. What the frickin' frack, chat. So, hold on. I got sent something as well. Is it Ashley on Adam's Live? Because I could have swore the name on Adam's Live said Sasha. Yeah, that says Sasha. Yeah, no, this isn't Ashley. This isn't the same girl from the AP News story. I want to find the voicemail.
After he called me a couple hours later, just to tell her that his exact words to her were, "I did what I had to do." And then that was the extent of the conversation. He hasn't tried reaching out to her again or anything. How does she view him, Ashley? Well, you
Oh,
know,
this is
she's
actually.
conflicted because, you know, this is her father. But she also experienced a lot of abuse from him as well. And so she knows what he's about.
Well, Isaac, to be
and,
fair, I looked at her
she
profile. She didn't look the same, in my
reported
opinion.
herself and let out everything. But now she feels like she's betrayed her dad because that's her dad. And, you know, so she's just mostly scared for, you know, what's about to come, what's about to happen. And it's a lot for anyone to process.
Well, if there's anything we can do to support you, I can do to support you, let me know. Adam, I love you, and you can drop me down.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I think that the important part of this is to just let people know that these individuals are as dangerous as we assumed they were.
They absolutely
that
are,
they
yeah.
have a history that involves all of these things we've talked about. That these aren't really assumptions. We can substantiate. Look, here's an ICE agent who did this exact thing and has a history of violent behavior, has a history of not making it in other federal law enforcement divisions, which I think is funny that the federal government brought up the fact that he has a history in federal law enforcement, right? As if that's some kind of proof that he made the right decision when he's been fired from these positions. That's just absolutely insane.
Yeah, this
that they
is
would
wild.
even reference the fact that he has a
No,
history
that's Adam
in federal
Cray.
law enforcement.
I was seeing if they would play the voicemail again, but there's so many people in there right now, my comments just getting lost. But yeah, I guess she played a voicemail, the voicemail that we went over in the news story. I guess she played that voicemail on Adam Cray's live, which, like, W her, like, say your piece. Do what you gotta do. Absolutely. As a survivor of domestic violence myself, I am never going to dog a woman for saying her piece when it comes to the abuse that she endured at the hands of a fucking disgusting man, right? I'm never gonna do that. So guys, I think we're gonna call it here for now. Let me make sure that I don't have any more thank yous to just give out right quick. Because I do have some stuff that I gotta do and I'm on a little later than usual. So give me just a second. Make sure I don't have any thank yous to give out. And then I think we'll probably go raid Jess. I think Jess is live. All right, guys. No more thank yous to give out. So we'll hit the other $75, whatever, $73 of this goal tonight when we come back. I love you guys immensely. Muhammad, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to let you up today. My son is just being a lot. I'm sure you understand with the 3 babies. I love you guys. Please be safe. Make good choices.